Okay. How's it going? Sorry, I'm setting something up at the same time, so like, I have new headphones, if you can't tell, which is a great thing until it doesn't work. Great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. This is a problem, actually. Shit. Well, how did this work yesterday? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. There. I think if I disconnect this, then it should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Dear Lord. I was trying to figure out a way for me to connect my phone and my computer with the same headphones so I can do settings right. This doesn't make any sense, but and it wasn't working. So now it's working and it's great. Question mark, and I can see stream on my phone, and it works, kind of. Yeah, that's where we're at. Anyway, how's it going? It is a Sunday, and yeah, that's where we're at. That's kind of where we're at. I have work tomorrow, but it's like, I have like a all-day training, and so I have to be in the office for the whole freaking day. And I'm not excited, because I don't like being in the office. Because it's stressful. And I have to interact with people for an increasingly large amount of time. So I have to talk with people and do things and stuff. It's so sad. This is so sad. I have to get up earlier, too. Like, what the hell? It could be way worse, though. I do have Thursday off for Thanksgiving. And honestly, I'm kind of really only working 2 days. In a way, because 1 day is training, so... I don't know. I just think it's weird. Anyway, let's go to game. We're starting case 5, yes? There we go. I love, playing the starting soon screen, or starting soon music on my freaking actual app. 1 second. I need to plug in my controller, because I did not do that. There we go. Is that good? There we go. There we go. Also, we got some more stuff in the gallery, so I want to check that out before we start. Ooh, look at all these chickens. God, case 3. Oh, this is a especially good one. I really like this one. I love how they edited this one to be better. It's so interesting to see how they do things and stuff. Also, these photos together are just... Look at them. They're so cute. They look so silly. Oh, Ray. My guy. I can't believe I like him now. Did not have that on my 2024 bingo card that I would actually start liking Ray, my guy Ray, because of the translation just being significantly better. Whatever. I was such a hater for fan translated Ray just because he was so freaking weird. But this guy I can get behind. I like the guy that they've made for the real official translation. It's really good. God, I love this case. This was such a fun case. I can't. Oh, look at that. Look at Clown University notebook. It's crazy. I can't look at this without thinking Clown University. Someone needs to edit this one with Clown University. Like, I think it would be really funny to just edit this with the Clown University certificate. I could probably do that too. I just think it would be silly. Anyway, characters. Let's go to characters. Ooh, hi Gregory. Hi my guy Greg. God, that's so fun looking at both of them. Oh, this is such weird controls on the thing. Okay. God, look at him. Look at him go. Look at him, he's doing a little jig. He's doing a little dance. Look at him go. He's doing a little dance, man. He's getting funky with it. He's so funky like that. I need to lower the volume a little bit. It's speaking. Just a wee bit. Just a normal amount. Anyway. Look at him. He's going. Look at him go. Yeah, look at him go. Wow. He's sippy. He looks so silly. I love him. Is this gonna include the whip sprite from that one case in Investigations 1-5? That dual sprite? Probably not, no. I'm like incredibly fascinated by this type of shit. We've seen that one, I believe. Okay. She only has 13 sprites? Damn. Or, well, oh, she's so tiny in the old version. She's so tiny. She also doing a jig. Oh, she running. I like that run sprite. It's a good run sprite. Hi, gross man. I hate you. Oh, he doesn't even have a front back sprite walk? Fascinating. I like their walk sprite. They're cute. God, I love how the pixel art works. It's so good. Oh, Emma has so much. Damn, did not realize how many more sprites she had. I don't know why. I just, like, very much remember her just being a part of... I mean, of course she was a part of other cases too, but, like, her involvement in investigations is just such a blur to me. Oh, look at her run! She's so cute! She's so cute! They did such a good job tweeting those. She's so silly. I love the sprites in this game. Anything else? I think we've seen everything. Yeah, okay. And then let's see, actually, let's see the confrontation one. Not that I think.
Objection!
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 Wow, he sounds so ugly and gross. I'm making fun of him because I like making fun of him.
Objection!
Objection. Emma doesn't have a voice line. This is called Emma slander. Anyway. Second. Anyway. Continue. Turnabout through the ages. Opening. I'm getting distracted. It's okay. Oh, I'm so excited for this case. Yes! MOOZILLA, my guy. I love that shaking sound effect. Or shaking visual effect. God, this case. Hi! Hi, John. I don't know what your name is. He looks such like a punk kid in his new sprites. I like it. It's good. He's supposed to look like a punk kid. Yeah! My favorite character. Look at her. What an opening. Big building. So what's next for the great Miles Edgeworth, huh? Wait, you are serious about not being a prosecutor no more, ain't you? Yes, I am. No longer a prosecutor. It's hard to believe, and yet... I can't stop thinking about what Mr. DeKiller said. Me either. Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can you? This isn't over. It's not over. We still don't know who the mysterious figure in the red raincoat at Gourd Lake was. Or who really wrote that letter. We've been dancing to somebody else's tune this whole time, but whose? Still can't let it go, huh? You're like a dog with a dang bone. Both y'all are. I'm, for some reason, hitting her voice really well right now, and I have not warmed up in any capacity. This is really impressive. I'm impressed with myself. Well, I got me some reporting to do, so I'll catch y'all some other time, I guess. Wow, so you have a new story to chase already? You trying to patronize me, girlie? I bet I got new stories. You bet I got new stories. More than you could shake a stick at. Porter always had 3 or 4 leads bubbling away in the old scoop bot. Somebody, please! Whoa, what now? Hi, Penny. She's so cute. Oh, please! You have to help me! Huh, do I know her? What's the matter? Has something happened? This body! It looks almost like a monster made of... A monster? Well, I'll be. Anybody else smell the sweet smell of an old scoop soup? A scoop soup. This way, hurry! It's a good sprite. That was a really good run sprite. I need to look at that. I need to look at that after we're done. Oh god. Sorry. What's happened now? What indeed? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Ooh. It's so cool in HD! I love this little area. Empty lots. Huh? These look like... Yup, footprints. This writes here photo gold. Footprints, but how big would a creature have to be to leave prints like that? Mr. Edgeworth, look! Oh, hi. Hi, Ling! Hi, Ling! Hey, hi! Oh, he looks very nice. He looks very good. Anyway. Shilong Ling, what's he doing here? Wait, the guy on the floor, that's... No. Hi, my guy. Ji Huang, the president of Zhengfa. Hi! I'm excited to voice you again. Agent Lang! Mr. Prosecutor, how'd you get here so fast? What's going on here? Huh? You don't think that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out myself? Can't blame him for being on edge, I suppose. The leader of his country is dead. Speaking of which... Buddy is lying inside one of these footprints. What on earth happened to him? Monster! Monster? What the heck else you wanna say? What the heck else you wanna say? Oh my god, I have to read. What the heck else you want me to say, huh? Them right there, monster prints, mister. That big old bad old Tyrannosaurus done stop right through here. I ain't never been no sure or nothing. Terrara, what? I suppose you mean you are, sir? Tyrannosaurus? Is that what they're calling MOOZILLA here? Damn. I think MOOZILLA's better. This right here is a scoop of scoops up all the other scoops and bury them 10 feet deep. Man, tradable by giant monster. They'll eat into that every paper from here to Honolulu. Ridiculous. There ain't no such thing as monsters. Wait. We need a ghost crossover so badly. I want Miles to scream. One of the summer. Hi, Glow. How's it going? How are you doing? We're starting case 5. Also, thank you for the first. Starting case 5 of Ace Attorney Investigation 2. And they've changed MOOZILLA's name and it makes me sad. But that's basically all that's happening right now. I forgot how I voiced this guy. Shit. The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Deidre Huang. Your efforts on behalf of Zhengfa has not gone unnoticed. You have averted something of a crisis. I'm gonna be lurking because I still haven't played this game? You haven't played this game? Chloe, you gotta get on that. You gotta get on that so bad. This game is so good. You haven't played this game? Damn. This game is amazing. I love this game so much. It is so fun. It has been so fun to replay this. Yeah, you do. Ace Attorney Investigations 2, my beloved. Such a, chef's kiss. But yes, have have a good lurk. Haven't finished the first one. I had that on my DS. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, the first one is more of a drag than the second one, I must say. The first one is arguably unnecessarily long. Um, and it doesn't. I have some qualms with the plot, but I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's a game that has its flaws. But it's not bad. It just has its flaws. Um, but this one, second one, very good. You just have to get to the first one first. Oh, your last case of the first game, which I know is the one that just drags on and on. I'm so sorry. That last case is like that was the thing. I was having a great time. I was having a great time playing that game. When I first played it, that was my first Ace Attorney game I've ever played. And I had a fun time with it. It's not like I didn't have a fun time with it. It's just case 5 is just so freaking long. It's like let's Google what happens and then play the second one. Honestly, fair. I get it. The second one is just Peem. It is just so good. It's Peem and it's so good. Freaking amazing. I would deeply suggest playing it at some point. Deeply suggest it. I think it's great. I did enjoy the flashback case in the first game because they're all babies. I love the flashback case. I think that's case Easterly Investigations 1-4, I think. Yeah, it's 1-4. I barely remember the game because it's been no. Do they have 4 cases in that game? I don't remember. It's been a million years since I played that game. It's been 3 years at this point. It's getting up to 3 years. The sibling banter between Francisca and Edgeworth. Yeah, they're so cute. Also, Gummy in that case is so cute. And I also love Callisto. Callisto is such a great character. Freaking love Callisto, you. Callisto's phenomenal. Also, Tyrell Bad, my beloved. All the characters in Ace Attorney Investigations 1, for the most part. There's some characters that I don't like as much, but for the most part, most of them are really great. Freaking love Lang. Freaking love Sheena. But she kicks Edgeworth in the shin. Yeah, kill that guy. Kill that guy. Yeah. I freaking love them. I just love them so much. So, yeah, I think it's good to play Ace Attorney Investigations 1 at some point because it has a lot of really crucial K backstory that the second game doesn't have. But yeah, lurking for real, for real. Okay, good, cool. Just so you know, the next dialogue is probably going to be a major spoiler, so keep that in mind. Just based on what the dialogue is. Have a wonderful lurk. I'll see you around. You're the assassin we've been looking for? In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wong. He finally managed to? You! Did you discover the body? Yes! That is, What are you doing, Agent Lang? Langji says, begin at the beginning, with the first person to arrive at the scene. Well, did you really just discover the body? Yes. Hey, go easy on her. Can you see she's scared? I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anybody. Ha! Nobody's getting it easy today. Do you have any idea who's lying dead over there? That's President Huang, the leader of Zheng Fang.
Hold it!
Please, Agent Lang. You don't seem your usual self. In more ways than one, in fact. Wow, okay. Langworth fans be, quaking in their boots. Huh? When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count. You were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now the underlings are gone. You've forgotten the fundamentals of the police work. What happened? What did you just say? Should you be looking over the scene instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals? Oh, God! I don't need you to tell me how to do my job. I was just about to get started. Good. That seems to have calmed them down a little.
We should take a look around too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I think we should. At least until the police arrive. I'm not strictly supposed to be not strictly supposed to conduct investigations anymore.
Don't nobody need to do no looking around.
I done told you who did it. It was the Tyrannosaurus. Oh, my name ain't Lot of Heart. Oh, wait. Not who did this. What did this? Yeah, that. Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to be getting on with. Step aside, please. You can't order me around no more, mister. You step out of my dang ways, more like it. You don't mess with this here scoop of mine, and there'll be heck to play, and then some. Excuse me. The woman who found the body. Where do I know her from?
You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me?
Oh, yes, of course. You met, that case? No way! You two know each other? Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. From somewhere. Great to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Oh, I never knew you had your own adorable little assistant. This is how the KX, Penny fanfics are starting. This is how it works, clearly. I'm Penny Nichols. I work over at the Global Studios. I'm in charge of props. It's nice to meet you. Why didn't you just give her the assistant title? Her name's Penny. Get her right, game. Whatever. Of course. One of my old cases involved a murder on a set of the Steel Samurai movie. She was a member of the crew and provided some key evidence. Our paths must have crossed several times while it was going on. Yet, I'd completely forgotten her. Short-term memory king. What a mood. Good to see you again. So if you're here, I guess that means... That's right, we're here on location filming for Global Studios. It's kind of a big feature, to tell you the truth. I was first in today. I was the first in today. Wanted to make an early start. But then I noticed something was wrong. The footprints and... the body... We'll take a closer look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police? Yes, of course, right away! I have to speak with her at length a little later, but first let's go over the scene. There's plenty to look at besides the body. I need to examine everything in detail. Oh, let's go! I remember this investigation being a bitch. So, let's do this. Oh, hi, Lei. You have your stupid little glasses on. Oh, he does not look okay. Okay, so is it... Miss Nichols, where does this exit lead? That? Oh, onto the grounds of the big building! Yet another case with direct ties to that same building. The building with the hidden 51st floor used to store the lots for illicit auctions. I guess it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet more secrets. Huh, look at this chain and padlock. Oh, look at that! Somebody's cut the chain! They did. I'm sure it was still intact when I left yesterday. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. Oh, she stopped doing her sprite. Damn it. Eek! Oh, what's the matter now? Look at that huge dent! How did that get in there? You're right, that is a big dent. But I've taken a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one too. That wasn't like that yesterday either. It wasn't? I guess that means the dent must have been made last night at some point. So the grounds of the big building lie beyond this gate. Looking at it from here, you think it was just an ordinary building, huh? Look how cute they are! I had to do it. I didn't do this in my first playthrough because I didn't know it was there. Give me 1 second. Let me zoom into their sprites. They're so cute! Look how cute they are! Oh, look at the floor bows. That's adorable. They're so adorable. There's really no one special around to speak of either. Oh, no one from our current vantage point at any rate. Anyway, we don't have time to ponder such things. We need to investigate this entire lot. Yay! Right over there! That's an achievement! That's really cute! That's really adorable. I love that, actually. Hey, these are plastic sheets you could put down when you have a picnic. They're plastic sheets, that much is true. but I don't think that's what they're used for.
Want me to explain, Mr. Edgeworth? Those are waterproof sheets. We use them to protect the camera when it's up on the crane. If it starts raining while we're shooting, we can just cover it up and keep going. I see, so they must be pretty big, right? Oh yeah, they have to be able to cover the whole rig. Wouldn't be much of a point using them otherwise. The weather was pretty patchy yesterday, so we wound up using them quite a bit.
Okay. I've recently started playing Persona 4, and so every single time people mention rain, I'm like, the fog. The Midnight Channel. Why did I get into Persona? This is like a massive mistake. I feel like my brain is gonna explode every 5 seconds. We really do Midnight Channel, and freaking Phantom Thieving it up right now. What's that? Sorry, sorry.
What's this big metal stick thing? Is it for climbing trees or something? No, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming for an elevated viewpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there. Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casing a place before a burglary. Mind if I go ask someone about borrowing it?
How do you propose to transport if the answer is yes?
Easy. You take the bottom part, I'll take the top.
So I'm helping now?
And if we go one little step at a time, we'll be back at your place before we know it.
We're walking it back to my house? They're so cute. They're so adorable. I love them. Alana, what is it now? Can't y'all see I'm busy? Girl needs warm room to work, you know. Why are you so obsessed with the idea this is a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that. What did you? You don't know what the heck you're talking about. Tyrannosaurus is real, dang it. I know that for a fact. For a fact? And how is that possible, exactly? Because I done seen him. What? You saw Tyrannosaurus? Where? How? Heck yeah, I saw him. The big bad ball himself. Right there in front of me. I was up 51 over at the big building just yesterday, right? Gather materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember. Well, ain't you just Mr. Memory Man? That's right, I done seen him right when I took that photo. The person in the red raincoat, Miss Ringer, right? Yep, y'all see that blonde right next to Little Miss Red Raincoat? Well, guess who was on the other side of that very moment? That's right, Tyrannosaurus. There's nothing there. Well, I can't rightly capture every dang thing. It was just a little too far away, that's all. But I seen it all right. Boy, did I. Tyrannosaurus, big old eye stared right at me, peeking right through the window. Window peeking monster. Anywho, I don't got time to be shooting in the breeze with y'all. I got snaps and snaps, reportage to report. Quick bug of me, will ya? Go on, gits. That entire story was ridiculous. You don't believe a word she said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth? Isn't that obvious? I like doing her voice, that's fun. Please do a ladder step ladder argument. This is like equipment used by the lighting department. Oh wait, I just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you. Can you maybe light me up when I'm doing my next robbery? Help me look super cool? You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime? You bet I do. What's so weird about that? What's the point of me doing my great thieving in the dark? The folks in chief set seats wouldn't be able to see a thing. But you're imagining you'd be committing this robbery in front of an audience? She would love the Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'm making you become the part of the Phantom Thieves, actually. I think you would absolutely love it. I'm making you become a part of Persona 5 Royal. You are becoming one with the Phantom Thieves. I am making that happen. The thing in front of the trailer here looks like a monster costume. What? That's a costume? You sure that the creature didn't make those huge footprints and just shrink or something? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume! She would kin Joker. Sorry. It's so weird because I'm playing video games outside of stream time now because I can and I have things to play. But that means I'm making references that people might not get because everyone would get the references if they're on stream, you know, for the most part. You know? Anyway, I just think it's funny. I just think it's silly. Let's look at this guy. He's very dead.
Really is him, huh?
Certainly appears to be. The same man we met only a few days ago. Hi, maid. How are you doing? Let me get some sippy. How's it going? How has your Sunday been? Sippy. I love water. Water, my best friend, water. Ah, a little tired, but good. Thank you. How are you? Doing swell. I have work tomorrow and it makes me a little sad, but otherwise I'm fine. I have a training tomorrow for work, which is a good thing because that means I technically only have 2 days of work next week, so I really shouldn't be complaining, but also I'm complaining because I can complain. I don't want to go into work, please, for a training. For an all-day training. I'm gonna be there till 5:30. Please save me. Anyway, otherwise, doing swell. Doing swell.
This time, the president really did get assassinated.
That is what happened. The assassin certainly chose an attention-grabbing method. I must scour the scene and expect anything that catches my attention. Woo! I love the investigation parts of this game. I'm working tomorrow and we'll be working today and tomorrow. Weekends be quite busy, but it's fine. Mood. I feel that. Sometimes weekends are busy, and I'm gonna have one weekend coming up that I have quite literally, like, 2 days of my weekend just full, and I think I don't work on Fridays, for reference, and then I'll have, like, Saturday off, and only Saturday off. It's gonna be weird, but it'll be fine. It's just gonna be weird. So...
What's this white thing here?
Oh god, I clicked off the thing for a reason, and then I can't play a game if I click off the thing.
Wait, it's a bone! Does that mean 2 murders?
Looks more like a horn than a bone to me. Yeah, you should add that to your evidence, Miles. Come on, man. This is so fun playing this with controller. Let's look at his leg. No obvious wounds, but he's definitely not breathing.
So it really was a monster!
Well, I live in tourist mountain areas, so weekends are usually busy and around holidays. Well, yeah, that would do it. That makes sense. Yeah, my weekends are usually just busy because people schedule things on weekends, but damn, that's a lot. Trampled by a giant creature. Impossible. Huh? There's something stuck to the front of his clothes there. Yes, speckles of a yellow substance.
You bet it's monster drool. Yeah, that must be it.
Please, Kay, can you please at least be sensible? We'll leave forensics to tell us what it might be. Alright, that looks like it's pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. Better note it all down. Sweet! Nice! Anything else that we could look at here? Let's look at the actual print.
Body surrounded by pieces of smashed up concrete.
Yes, they look like they have been thrown clear from when the ground was broken.
Phew! Set flying by the mighty impact of the giant creature's foot.
Plus they have little huts areas for Xmas-related markets. Added to the fact that it's already snowed a bit, people just flood in. Damn. So I guess your busy season is the opposite of my busy season, because my busy season is like every time that's not the holidays. And when it's the holidays, it's like super quiet. Which is gonna be great for me in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna have a great time, but that's fascinating. Very interesting. Damn. The vacation market really do be like that, though. Sure, assuming this was the work of a giant creature. Alright. Just look at the shape! I know a hoof when I see one. There's only one thing that could possibly be. Footprint of an enormous, terrifying beast. It's not just that one. There are 3. There are 3 footprints. But you know that's impossible, don't you? We know that monsters aren't real. Sure, I probably know that somewhere deep down, but it's way more fun to believe they are. You're so real for that, Kay. Our job is to pursue the truth, Kay, not to believe what feels the most fun in the moment. You're such a Debbie Downer, Edgeworth. Dear Lord, get with the program, man. We're having funny, silly times here. We're not here to be serious. Okay. I think that's all for that. I want to talk to Lang. I want to voice him, too. Oh, it's his sad theme. Great. Well, during holidays, my part-time will most likely be full-time together with my coworker, while at the moment we're just working different shifts, so the store closes one day next week. Damn. Good luck, man. That seems a lot. But hey, at least you're probably getting paid more. So I guess that's good. I mean, paid more in terms of you're working more hours, but like still. I guess that's worth it. But also, damn. So, Mr. Prosecutor, we meet again. Yes, we saw you at the detention center the other day, too. It's so quiet in my ear. Why is this music so quiet? It's just a quiet song, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's a little better. I was like, oh my god, I can barely hear the music. Like, what the hell's going on? You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang? You could say that. Nothing that needs your concern, though. Ha! Yeah, you really have a habit of showing up at the wrong place at the wrong time. You're a bad penny, a bad omen, and a bad smell all rolled into one. Just stay out of my way, okay? I've got a president to avenge. Hi, you want to see my badge? Oh, I don't have my badge. You want to see this badge? That's the pin your assistant always wears, right? Yep, it represents nature's toughest and fiercest creature, the Yatagarasu. Pretty cool, right? Toughest and fiercest? Isn't it just a bird? Sorry, but I'm not about to let that pass. Longji says, the wolf outstrips the raven in every respect. That little black bird of yours wouldn't survive even a single swipe of a wolf's talon. Those are big words, Mr. Howls-a-Lot. Sir Howls-a-Lot. Do you know what thieves say? The raven is pretty darn amazing. I could peck you to bits and fly off before your stupid little claws swipe even get close. You think a wolf can't jump? I'll snap you out of the sky before you can fly away like a coward. This whole conversation is the best thing. Why are they so funny? Ha, I'll just flap my wings super hard and blast you across the room. I love them so much. They're so good. Oh my god. Oh, they're so silly. I haven't had to endure an argument like this since elementary school. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Want to talk about this? Why are you shoving this in my face? You gotta be careful I don't bite it. Perhaps I better put it away. Ugh. What are you showing me that for? First you ever killed President Wong. I'll find them. You see if I don't. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. Seems to find it hard to keep a cool head where the president is concerned. Unsurprisingly, I guess. Can't help but feel a little sorry for him, huh? Is there something we could do? Yes. Listen carefully to what he has to say and try to help solve the president's murder. What? You want to talk about Tyrannosaurus with everything else that's going on? Yes, please. Give me the lore. I'm certainly not saying that the creature could be our culprit, but he is not unrelated to the case. If there's anything you could tell us, I'd be very much obliged. Well, President Wong had a Tyrannosaurus toy from way back when. Saw it a couple times over the years. That's why I recognized it. Stuffed toy. We saw it in the presidential plane, too. If even the leaders of other countries love Tyrannosaurus, he must be famous everywhere. Dogs go bow bow in other countries, right? And cats goes meow, and roosters go, kokorika.
So what noise would the Torosaurus from another country make?
We don't even know what noise our own Torosaurus makes, do we? How old is he? He's 27. Damn. God, ages are so young in this game. Penny's 20. Really? Like, why doesn't she have her name show up? That's so weird. She's like a significant part of this case, too. In her own special, wonderful way. You were already at the scene while we got here. Why? What were you doing in the area? What am I? A suspect? You might be. Look, I heard a scream and came running, okay? Guess it was our friend from the crew. Came in from that gate over there. Somebody already got rid of the lock for me. Not completely, I can still see it on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. When I got here, I saw a movie girl running out from the other gate. In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. So you had business here at the big building? Something like that. A date with Destiny, let's call it. He was similarly enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center. Let me guess, you're a huge Creature Feature fan, so you came to see them filming a Torosaurus movie. Creature Features? Who do you think I am? Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. They're so silly. Kay and Lang are fantastic. Sorry about the president, you have my deepest condolences. Thanks. He was a great man. Shang-Fa will be lost without him. You and he were close, correct? It all started when he hired my father. That was our big break. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duty, and our most sacred. He gave my father medal after medal. They had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there was no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duty, they're our greatest pride, our family jewels. God, never thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon. Wow, it sounds like your family and the president were super close. But wait, when that whole thing happened back at the lake, you weren't with the president then, right? Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, and family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now, he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Regardless of what happens, I still respect him. Shang-Fa might not be a big country, but he held that place together. Damn it! What was the security detail thinking? I imagine you've already contacted the embassy. Of course I have, and the government, and my family. They'll be going crazy right now thinking about what needs to happen with the will. And things will be getting crazy here soon, too. Those bodyguards will be all over the place. If you're not a fan of trouble, I'd leave before they get here. Look, Mr. Prosecutor. These days, I'm a one-man outfit. A lone wolf. They won't be letting me lead this investigation. But I still got fangs, and I can still bite back. I'll find whoever did this, and I won't let you or anybody else get in the way of me. Damn. That was a really good speech. Really good speech. Very good monologue. 10 out of 10, Lang. I'm sorry I got a little upset before. Ooh, okay. Like we're talking to her right now. Why doesn't she have a nameplate? That's so weird. Do I wish she had a nameplate? Yes, I do. I think she should have a nameplate. We love Petty Nichols here. I'm plugging my phone. Give me 1 second. Actually, give me 1 second, Adjourn. I want to mute my mic. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. Want to see Kay's badge?
Wait, that's...
You recognize it?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been thinking of something else. I really do need new glasses. Such an idiot! Really not something to get so upset about. Oh. No? Okay. Tarasaurus really does have hosts that split in two like that. Please don't tell me you think the president was trampled to death by Tarasaurus too. No, I'm a member of the movie crew, remember? I don't believe he'd ever kill anybody. No creature inside a movie should ever harm anybody outside of a movie. That's the golden rule of the creature feature community.
Luckily, it's also impossible. You were working here alone.
That's right. I came here before everyone else so I could get everything ready. As soon as I walked through the gate, we saw the footprints. Monster prints first thing in the morning. Must have been a real shock. It was. They weren't there when I left yesterday evening, I'm sure of it. So the footprints must have appeared late last night. At first glance, I thought maybe they were part of the set. But then I got closer and I saw that somebody was lying in the middle of one of them.
Didn't notice until you were right up close.
Yeah, my eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think I need new glasses. Didn't notice it was a body until I was right by it, which is why I got so shocked and ran away.
Must be when we bumped into her. So you're shooting a movie. It wouldn't have to be a Steel Samurai movie, would it? Wink, wink.
Nope. Oh.
Oh.
This one's a creature feature. You know the Tarasaurus movies, right? I'm afraid not. You'll have to forgive Mr. Edgeworth. He only cares about the Steel Samurai. That's not. Hey, that's alright. How about it? Not everyone's a fan, but they soon will be.
Look at him.
He's back after 12 years of silence. He's back. The big bad bull himself, Tarasaurus. First Tarasaurus movie in a long time, so the crew's super stoked about it. Parts of it is set here at the big building, so we've been shooting on location.
That explains what we saw yesterday.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid. Hi. I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. But
That must be what they were filming.
So does Tarasaurus smash the big building to pieces in the movie? I bet he does, right? Hee, wouldn't you like to know? But you'll just have to wait to find out in the theater. Here, you can have this if you like.
Oh, thank you. Legendary Tarasaurus versus Gordy. An epic rivalry is born. I want to see what this looks like with the Mozilla version. Sorry. I'm thinking and doing something. I'm also absurdly distracted. Mozilla. I hope they didn't take it off the wiki page. Damn, did they really not put any of this? No, they didn't. Damn. Let me see if I can find it on Google Images. I highly doubt I will. Oh, there it is. Oh, they did a really cute job, though. Let me save this as a PNG image. Why is it saved to the WebP image? It doesn't work. WebP to PNG. Dear friggin' lord, I just want to show you guys what it looks like. I hope this is the right one from the actual version, because if so, that'd be really cool. Let me save that. There we go. Let me see if I can add this. Image, Mozilla. Image file. Downloads. Here it is. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. So they added the Mozilla tail. Oh, they really decided to make the Global Studios logo so boring. An epic rivalry is born looks so boring. This is a downgrade. I like how they added the fire though. The fire looks cool. The Gordy looks interesting. They did an interesting job. I don't think they did a bad job, but it's an interesting job. It's clear that the Mighty Mozilla versus Gordy in the fan version is like clearly made by someone who is not a graphic designer. Or is like a new graphic designer, because this is not as smooth as the one that they have in the real translation. Interesting. Now meets this greatest rival, and then an epic rivalry is born. Tyrannosaurus versus Gordy. I like having the words on it, to be completely fair. I think they skimped it out with the text there. Whatever. Whatever. That was a side tangent. Gordy, huh?
That's right. It's not just Tyrannosaurus on his own this time around. He has an arch nemesis. You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gourd Lake? Oh yeah, wasn't everybody talking about that a couple years back? Mysterious creature in the lake. Showed up on that one couple's photo. Not only were people talking about it, played a major part in one of my cases. DL6. DL6. Well, technically not DL6. Technically this is the... Well, DL6, doesn't technically DL6 tie into the Hammond case? Technically. Because you talk about DL6 in the Hammond case, but technically it's not DL6 that the case is, because it's... Technically it's different, but this case did solve DL6. Whatever. Whatever. Tomato, tomato. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing again. The director's fascinated by the stories, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie. A little behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose. Just wait until you see the two legends tearing into each other on the big screen. Wow. After a 12-year hiatus. This reminds me of something I've seen already. 28. I think we need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Miss Nichols, is the set kept locked overnight? Yeah, we use one of these. Combination lock, huh? So anybody who knows the code can get in and out. Was the lock in place when you arrived this morning? Yep, everything was locked up tight when I got here. Who knows the combination? Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors. Basically everybody who's working on the movie. So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered. Interesting. Okay, I'm assuming you want me to go with logic now. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, Kay. Even though I do adore you. I did not mean to talk to you. Was he stopped on... Combination lock on the gate leading to the plaza was intact when Miss Nichols arrived. But the lock on the gate leading out to the side of the big building has been cut. What does this tell us? Hee, easy, that the killer used the side gate. Precisely, and it tells us something else important, too. Namely that our culprits didn't know the number for the combination lock. You're right, it would have been way easier to come in that way if they did. But instead, they chose the classic thieves route, the lesser-known side entrance. This is no run-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about us. Not sure we should be excited by that fact, Kay. Anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination. Which makes it likely that a culprit was a member of the cast or crew. Ah, I didn't mean to press that. Can't believe someone murdered the president. Well, I say somebody. Maybe I should say something. You don't really believe that, do you? That a giant creature trampled him to death? What? Are you saying that's not what happened? Then who did kill the president, huh? Could have been of any number of people. A person in his position is never short of enemies. Surely the killer himself was hired to go after him, as we know. So you're saying maybe somebody like Mr. the Killer murdered him? I can't say anything for certain, but it's a possibility we can't discount for now. Right, just like the possibility that a monster killed him. That's a monster footprint he's lying in, Mr. Edgeworth. What else could it be? And there's a horn thing right next to the body, too. A horn thing? I guess we can't say for sure that's not related to the case. Maybe we should compare it to some of the items of evidence we've found so far. I can't believe we ran into Agent Lang! Here of all places! Seems a little out of sorts though, huh? He does, but it seems to be expected. He's from Zhengfa after all. We can't expect him not to be affected by his president's death. Hey, where were the guys in black suits he always had with him? Thought they never left his side? Where indeed? What happened, Agent Lang? Okay. Left button. There we go. Was he stomped on? No. No? What are we missing? No. Okay, we are missing something. Let's save, actually. God, the last time we played this was 11:10. Oh god. Okay, we need to... I know where this wants me to go, I just know this investigation is a pain in the ass. Really isn't that. Maybe I have to talk to Kay? Yes! Seeing my pin just gave me an amazing idea! You really looked after me when I was sick, Mr. Edgeworth. I owe you big time. So I'm gonna carve you a super cool badge of your own out of an eraser. Should I be of your profile, though? Or a face on? Oh, maybe halfway in between. I said I wanted this super cool badge to be on my face. Ooh, we should go with something a little more edgy, like from underneath. Sounds less edgy than plain surreal. Losing my memory was like walking through a cold rain that just wouldn't stop. But getting it back, that was like... never mind. Just thank you, okay? It wasn't me who helped you get your memory back, okay? It was! If you want to thank somebody, thank the person who made you write those promises down. Oh, that's really cute! Thanks, Dad. But thanks to you, Mr. Edgeworth. I feel a lot better for saying that. You said it a little more quietly, perhaps. It's hardly the time or place. Oh, they're cute. They're really adorable. They're little sillies. Poor President Wong. We foiled a fake assassination attempt only for him to be killed in a real one. Yes, it's a tragedy. But he's gone for good this time, there's no denying that. All we need to do for him now is to help solve the mystery of how he met his fate. You're right, let's give him send up he deserves. I think you mean send off, but yes, let's. Hey, I'm a great thief. I totally sympathize. If you feel you gotta grab something, you should just go ahead and grab it, even if it's worthless. He doesn't seem to think much of my little treasure. Tyrannosaurus versus Gordy. What a fight that'll be. Gordy will probably try to swallow Tyrannosaurus whole. His horns will get stuck in his throat. Then Tyrannosaurus will try to bite Gordy. But his skin is so slimy and slippery it'll probably slide right off. That one's gotta really get my heart pumping, I can tell already. It is? I fail to understand young people these days. I totally don't understand young people these days. So funny of him.
Ooh, are we really missing something? Oh, we are missing something.
Eureka!
This could be one of Tarasaur's horns, couldn't it? You're right, it totally could. Maybe it's part of the prop for the movie? If it is, it must be sort of something pretty big, judging by the size. What's it doing on the ground here? Should ask one of the crew. Perhaps they know. Hi, Penny. Talk to me. This horn. Do you recognize it? Huh? Oh, that's part of one of Tyrannosaurus's horns. It's from a model we used for promotional stuff. Where did you find it? On the ground near the side entrance. That's weird. Keep a replica of Tyrannosaurus's head up in the roof of the trailer over there. And it's quite large, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, well, not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's still pretty big. It's just up there, see it? Oh, you can see Maya in the corner. Cute. Right there. It really is big. Can we go up? Can we go up? Okay. I guess not. Wait, do we have an extra dialogue? Oh, we do. Have you heard of this Tyrannosaurus before? Nope, not me. I mean, it's a 12-year-old movie. I would have been super tiny when it came out. It's super cute. Sounds kind of interesting though, right? If you like that sort of thing. Which I assume you do. You bet I do. It's a creature feature. When are those not good? Almost always in my experience. Well, I could say the same about Steel Samurai. Okay, how could you? The Steel Samurai is... Never mind that now. We have investigations to be getting on with. We should probably make sure we've gathered all the intel we can. The clues here and there. Will be clues here as to what might have happened, for sure. Ugh, fine. They're so funny. I think they should fight. They're so silly. The silly billies. Oh, okay, there it is. Prove the dents in the fence and the broken horn. We weren't there yesterday, according to our witness, which leads me to wonder. Wait, you think that giant Tyrannosaurus head could have... I think it may well have rolled off the trailer roof and landed on the lot below. It seems more than possible. And it also means... Yes? Okay, there we go. There's no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. Oh yeah, there isn't! Now, this still is only a possibility. What if Tyrannosaurus' head someone fell from the roof up there? Yeah, that could have killed somebody for sure. Miss Nichols, would you mind if I take a look at the roof up there? You want to go up there? Sure, I don't see why not. Knock yourselves out! Oh, but don't do that literally. The steps can be kind of slippery. Alright, I'm done here. They found out what I need to know from now. What might that be, I wonder? Hi, John Marsh, what's your name? Oh, he's so broody. Oh, there was Sarah. Ooh, I love this song. Move, old man. What do you just say to me? You need to learn some manners, kid. Ooh, I love this song. No, you need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining and get out of here. What the? I'm so sorry about him, Sean. Apologize to the nice man. Sean? Interesting. Come on, Sean. You know you can't speak to people like that. Whatever. Who the heck was he? Policeman, that too? Why would you antagonize him like that? Huh, I thought there was going to be trouble for a second there. I don't think I've seen anybody stand up to Agent Lang like that. Oh, let me introduce you all. Everybody, this is Sean Fenn. Fenn? Sean Fenn. What's his pun name? I need to know. Sean Fenn? Sean Fenn.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, interesting. His English surname seems to come from the word fen, a type of wetland. This is roughly analogous to Aizawa, his Japanese surname, which literally translates to fellow swamp. His full name may be a reference to Sean Penn, an actor-director whose starring roles include 2008 BIPOC Milk, which is what Sean is often seen holding. That is very entertaining. Interesting. Fascinating. And his Japanese name is Shimen Aizawa, which means fingerprints, inquiry, examination, tutelage, depending on the kanji used. First two meaning might be a reference. The latter mean yeah, okay. That's all spoilers. I can't say that, but it's a reference. And then his English name is his fan translation name is John Marsh, which is Marsh being referenced to his Japanese surname, considering that Ryuko Koimbo's given name in the fan translation is Sirhine and Shimen's John. Both may be references to Robert F. Kennedy, more specifically the man who assassinated him and his older brother, respectively. Alternatively, maybe a reference to John Marston, the main character of the video game Red Dead Redemption. Marston is a cowboy, while Shimen Aizawa John Marsh is a cowboy. Funny. That's really funny. Wow. Learn something new every day. Damn. Okay. Wow, cool. It's the star of the movie we're making. The star. This little boy? Hi there, I'm Kay Faraday. It's great to meet you. Sean, this is Miles Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor. Prosecutor? That's right, and a pretty famous one at that. He's a prosecutor. Where's his badge? Oh, surely doesn't pull any punches. Oh, you, might not want to get too close, Sean. She's right, it's no sight for a child. But he's involved in all this nonetheless. I need to speak with him. I want to go up there. Let me up. Actually, would you mind coming up in there with us? Oh, sure. After you. Ooh. This is a really interesting rendering style. I think they really tried to match the original rendering style to a T. And it's very clear that they did that. So this is the mighty Tyrannosaurus. Huh? He looks different from before. Here, he's way cooler on the flyer. What's up with that weird nose ring on his model? Oh, I forgot. You two are Tyrannosaurus fans. This is the original Tyrannosaurus design from 12 years back. Huh? So, what's the one on the flyer? That's a new Tyrannosaurus. They give him a makeover especially for this movie. He looks so much more contemporary now, don't you think? Makeover? He's totally different. This one's... it's just... a cow. Well, he is just a cow. Or at least he was originally based on a cow. He's a moonstrosity. A moonstrosity. Beautiful. Yeah, the cow's man's best friend, reimagined as a terrifying monster. Totally makes you think of our whole relationship with nature, right? That was our original concept. I think the concept might be a little lost on me. Me too, I'm afraid. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. It's a wooden table, sadly collapsed. Parts of it are badly scorched. That's weird. The head should be on the table. The legs are broken. Guess Tyrannosaurus isn't going back on there now. The scorch marks look particularly bad where the legs snapped off. I think there might have been a fire up here. Do you think that's what happened to the legs? Yes, and when the fire had burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed, and the head would have fallen down on the ground below. You're right. The fire caused the head to fall. Indeed, and I also happen to have an idea about how the fire may have started. Those cans of paint fitted by the heater are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll make sure somebody moves them. The stove didn't get used yesterday. Not while I was here, anyway. Which makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more interesting. Who could have started the fire? There's a heater here. Do you think it's to keep the crew warm or something? I imagine so. It's spring now, but the evenings can still be pretty chilly. It really gets in your bones. Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth! You can't start talking about you can't start talking like an old bogey. You already look like one. Let's talk young and bright and happy. You may not have noticed, Kay, but that's not exactly my style. Get his ass. These look like cans of pink there. They were being used by the prop department. Look at the ground around them, Mr. Edgeworth. It's all burned. Indeed, as the blue sheet underneath, and nearby newspaper, and the outside of the cans. Wait, do you think the Tyrannosaurus head could breathe fire? Nah, this old guy doesn't look like a fire-breathing type. That's not even possible, let alone likely. Still, the fire was started somehow. I mean, you say it's unlikely, but it's always a possibility that the props department are crazy and they have a fire-breathing MOOZILLA head. That'd be hard to set up, though. But, like the possibility's there, you know? Yep, you get my drift? Whatever. Oh, didn't mean to press that again, sorry. Yeah, I think I could probably throw that little baby over my shoulder and carry it out of here. You're not thinking of stealing it, are you, Kay? No, I was thinking I could just carry it around with me. Then every time you shout objection, I can light you up with it and make you look super cool. Yeah, I can picture it now. You look amazing. Well, do I get the job? When do I start? Hopefully never. Silly billies. Okay, let's look at MOOZILLA. Or what's it? Tyrannosaurus. MOOZILLA's cooler. I like MOOZILLA. It's a better name. The model was made for promotional events, stuff like that. So people will remember the old Tyrannosaurus and realize this was a reboot. Yeah, he does look different. People might not get it otherwise. Just as we thought, his horn is broken. So the model really is what killed the president. I think it's a distinct possibility, but there's still one thing I don't quite understand. What's that? Yes, Nichols, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around? Oh, it comes apart. If you know the trick, it's not so hard. But I guess you didn't. You might struggle to figure it out. You happen to not to be the member of the cast or crew, for example. Once it's in pieces, could one move it? Oh yeah, even I could. Not very fast, but I could. I love how they just, like, for the evidence, they just, like, took the one that was, like, there, and then, like, defined the lines a bit. I'm sure I remember that face from somewhere. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! I know this cow. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. You know, for the president's plane, of course. And from the auction. So the President's Wong's plushie was a soft toy version of the original Tyrannosaurus. Could this really be just a coincidence? Sorry. I get DMs sometimes and I have to check them. Okay, I think that's it for this. Let's talk to John. Or Sean. It was Sean, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Are you really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me. I am. Old guy. Charmed, I'm sure. Badge first, then we talk. I don't have my badge right now. Then how do you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor? Yeah. Whew. Not the friendliest, huh? You want me to try talking to him? Why not? Doubt it could hurt. It was good with children. You want to see Kay's badge? What's this? You're trying to bribe your way out to the movie. It's not gonna work. That's not what I was trying to do at all. So, I want to get a part of the movie. Okay, save it for another time, please. I don't think we're gonna get anything from him, but... no.
see this guy's dead body? Yeah, here you go. He's not giving me jack shit. Damn. Tarsaurus is just a movie character. How do you wind up involved in murder? Exactly what I want. I would like you to help us figure out. Give me a reason too, old man. Trying here, Sean. How old is he? He's 13? Jesus. He is a pissed off 13-year-old. How about some delicious candy, huh? Bet you like that, wouldn't you? Seriously? I'm not 5 years old. Ah, the old candy gambit usually works like a charm. So near yet so far. You weren't near at all. Tarsaurus is just, oh. No? Okay. He's giving us jack shit to work with. So you're an actor, right, Sean? Yeah, so what? It's amazing! You're so cool! It's not that big of a deal. Kay's approach seems to be having an effect. So, those horns of yours. Yeah? What about them? Oh, those? The makeup department made them. The character he plays has a special psychic link with Porosaurus. And the horns allow him to communicate with his giant friends. Isn't that right, Sean? Just shut up, will you? You don't need to know all that stuff. Oh, sorry. Well, the power dynamic here seems to be pretty obvious. So that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie. While you're still in elementary school. That's crazy. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Sean's actually 13. He just looks like a little younger. What? But look at him! He's so little and cute! And the backpack? I just thought... Backpack's part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember? Yeah, I guess he is, huh? But he's kind of small, you have to admit. We try not to talk about that too much in front of him. I said stop telling people stuff they don't need to know! I'm sorry! So it's all part of the role, except for the carton of milk, maybe? The dead guy. The president, right? Yeah, you know him? A little. I met him once. He's meeting with presidents now. Huh, guy was a little piece of work. Hey, you can't just say that, it's not nice! What's so bad about him, anyway? Oh, I know what's bad about him. Huh? Don't want to talk about it? Fine, I guess. Oh, President Wong was working with us in the movie. Working with you? How exactly? He had a part, just a cameo, nothing big. Oh my god, my nose is killing me, and it's driving me nuts. Sorry. The stream itchy nose moment is such a real moment, and it happens every single freaking time that I stream, and it drives me off the freaking walls. So he came to look around the set one time, and that would have been when Sean met him. Or put the president in your movie. We heard he was a huge fan of the original Tyrannosaurus, so the studio offered him a little role. He figured he would be good PR. Last thing I need is amateurs on my set. I told you before, Sean, you can't talk about people like that. And I told you to shut your mouth. I guess he's not too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals. Oh, here. What's this? Oh, wait, from yesterday? Photograph? Yeah, I just got them printed. You can keep it if you want. Wow, it's such a good picture! You brought it specially for me? That's so kind, thank you! No, I just happened to have a spare. That's all. I hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look too? Oh, sure! Here! Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute! Sean looks so adorable. Look at that little boy. Look at that little boy. Look at him! Literally so adorable. So it was taken yesterday. No footprints and certainly no body. Sweet! Alright, I think that just about wraps up our preliminary investigations. So he's killed by... Yes, by falling to our source head. At least it seems the most likely explanation for now. Came right down on top of him, huh? Hmm? Hey, Lang! I'm my boy. Well, they took their time, but here they are. Police, bodyguards, the whole gang. Mr. President! Look at them! They're so funny. Look at their sprites. They're really distraught, man. Damn, look at them go. She's just like going away. Damn, look at him. He looks fine. He looks fine. Damn, okay. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Persis, who did this? Whoever it was made a big mistake. But I promise you this. They'll pay. I'm on their trail already. What? What do you mean? The president may have been murdered, but that doesn't mean the extraterritoriality applies. The local police has jurisdiction. Luckily, I know the right people to talk to. And I just got myself seconded into the case. Lowly one-man outfit or not, I'll be working this one. Sounds like you already have an idea of where you'd like to focus your inquiries. More than that, I've already caught scent of my prey. Take a look at this. It's a printout from the security camera on the viewing platform at the top of the big building. Ooh, I love this picture. It's pointed on the elevator that leads to the roof, so it records everybody who goes up there. And in this particular case, it recorded the president and his murder, clear as day. What was Judge Bill doing there? He's saying he suspects her of murder. Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offering of the goddess to you, so that you may use it to call her final judgment unto Excelsis winner. Murder goes against everything she believes in. Lang, perhaps you should explain the thinking on the matter a little further. Haha, I love that voice. I heard a little rumor while I was over at the big building. It was about you, Edgeworth. You're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? Which means you don't have jurisdiction here. Do you want to cross-examine me while I explain my thinking? Why would I agree to that? Curses. Hey, don't be like that! You're the one who was just talking about being a lonely one-man outfit! You know what? Maybe it should be you explaining your thinking to me. How come, even though you're not a prosecutor, you're still sticking your nose in this case? It's a valid question. Why am I still here? Perhaps I should clarify with that with a question of my own, Agent Lang. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President Wong? Because above all else, you're an investigator, correct? I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself. The person who orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. The person who put Kay Freedom in jeopardy, who put her in grave danger. That person is out there somewhere, right now, lurking in the shadows, among us, laughing. And until I can cover the truth and make sure that person pays. Doesn't matter if I'm a prosecutor anymore. I'll keep fighting. Find the truth. Don't give up until you do. That's a rule I live by. Aha! Ha! You may have the look of a smart guy, but you're a fool just like the rest of us. Oh my god, just like Joker Persona 5. Wow, he's a fool. Anyway. Fool, how dare you? It was just what I needed to hear. Fine, you're in. I've lost my minions and you've lost your fancy title. But it seems neither of us is prepared to give up on this investigation. Now, seeing as we're both so stubborn, how about we go head-to-head and thrash out the details? I'd be honored. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. I have an assassin to catch. And not even you are going to get in the way of that. Of course, I would expect no less. Let me show you the truth I tore from this case with my bare fangs. God, I love them. Ooh, we could see the filming permit? Zooming in on that right freaking now. Ooh, also there's a bunch of windows that are like that. Cool. Hi. Anyway. Wow. Really interesting detail that they had in there. Huh. Interesting. I like that they don't add the dates, even though they probably could add the dates. Huh. Alright. So this judge friend of yours meets the president up on the roof. And then she pushed him, and he landed right here. And that's all that happened the night before the last. People had all been cleared from the viewing platform, so it was just the two of them up there. And that pretty much sums it up, no doubt about it. She killed the president. God, his voice is so hard to do. I need to sip some water. You're completely alone. No bodyguards. None. I checked. Security detail had no idea he even went up there. He must have gone secret. Maybe it was a conversation they didn't want anybody to hear. Well, what kind of conversation? How were the two of them even connected? Seems the president spoke to the owner of the building ahead of time. He had him set aside the viewing platform just for the two of them. And it was the president asking. I guess the guy was about to refuse. So the last person to see the president alive really could have been... Yep. Camille. Did you say her name was? Did you say her name was? Her. Sorry. His argument certainly isn't completely without merit, but I notice at least one glaring hole in his reasoning. That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack. Uh-oh. Time saving.
Hold it!
How can you say for certain that the two really met? So the plan is to come in swinging, huh? I've seen worse approaches. Dominate the battlefield, counter your opponent's every move, to try and test its strategy. It's not what I was intending at all. But this battle has barely even begun, Mr. Prosecutor, so shut up and buckle up.
Hold it!
The night before last. How can you be so sure of that? Huh, if you're not sure, take another look. Take as many as you need. The pictures from the camera from the viewing platform, like I said. The camera doesn't lie. That's from 2 nights ago.
Objection!
You have a picture of them both entering the rooftop area. But nothing from after that point, I presume? No, there's only one camera. It's pointed at the elevator. You can't see the viewing platform itself. Still, this is when the murder happens. I'm sure of it. If the president really was killed 2 nights ago, then his body would have been here on the lot this whole time. Take a little moment there, Mr. Prosecutor. We'll save it. Not to explain it. Not even close. Right.
Hold it!
It's entirely possible someone else was up there, surely. Yeah, what about the cotton candy stand? The owner of the building received a request for the president himself to clear the area. He knew there'd be serious trouble if he messed up, so he went to work as quick as he could. He cleared everybody out, and I mean everybody, including your stupid cotton candy seller. Bro's mean. Stupid, that's mean. Still, it wasn't enough. If it had been, the president would have been lying there now. That pretty much sums it up, no doubt about it, she killed the president.
Hold it!
No doubt about it, are you certain of that? One sec, I want to look at this. Ha! Of course I am.
The place, the time, everything points to the woman in that picture.
The place and the time. Interesting.
Originating seems to believe that the president wound up in a certain place at a certain time, and yet... Yes, I think I'm starting to see the problem here. There's at least one major point he's overlooking. That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack.
I don't know what it is, Edgeworth. I love that you can see what the Global Studios insurance number is on the page of the thing. Current type 40. What does that even mean? I want to look that up. Type 40. It's a liquor license? Liquor licenses? In California. Oh, well, this is Japanifornia, but still. A liquor license in Japanifornia? Is that what permit type 40 means? But that doesn't make sense. This is about a lot. Huh. I think it might be talking about that, but clearly this is talking about, well, it's intending to talk about a freaking, what's it called? Interesting. Interesting. So there's liquor in the MOOZILLA thing, right? Is what this is intending to show? They have liquor on set. Fascinating. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I think it has to be this, no? 1 second, my cat's meowing. I need to go grab her. My cat is in the room. Right, kitty? You can sit on my lap if you would like. Or are you just gonna wander around? I think she's just gonna wander around. She loves just like being in here and just wandering. Do not step on my keyboard. You're not allowed to step on my keyboard. Oh, no. No, she wants to leave. Okay. Whatever.
Objection!
No? You mind taking a look for this at this for me, Agent Wang? What? Why? What are you trying to tell me here? You really don't see it. Then I can only suggest that you are no longer the investigator you once were. Ooh, shit. Seriously? I'm not the one asking questions about irrelevant junk. Nobody... If anybody's no longer the investigator they once were here, it's you. Oh, my voice for him is going down very quickly, just because of how hard it is to say his words. Ugh, I was sure that was the right piece of evidence. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth? This is Agent Late we're talking about. You should go up against him if you're totally sure you have something. Wow. You best of. Bro. present, Oh, I think I know what it is. This happened the night before last.
Objection!
Yeah, because there's no print there. Long Wang, former star agent of Interpol. How the mighty have fallen. What? Take a close look at this picture. It's behind the scenes shot of some of the cast and crew. Look at those smiles! Well, maybe not Sean's, but you know what I mean. It was taken only yesterday. What? Judge Gavelle really did kill President Wong the night before last. The body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. What? Oh, now she wants outside. She wants to leave the room. Give me 1 second. Perhaps you should take it a little more time to speak with the involved. Damn, get kicked. Get kicked, Wang. After all, thorough witness interviews form the basis of any good investigation, as you should know. Ha! I don't think I've ever seen you so happy, Mr. Edgeworth. Wow, this is really Langworth territory here. You really do love backing your opponent into a corner, huh? Fine, you got me. I must say it's been a while. I almost missed it. Perhaps if you try to stay a little calmer while conducting your investigations in the future. Don't push your luck, Edgeworth. Lao Ji says, the righteous anger of a wolf lasts 100 years. I wouldn't be calling down anytime soon, until we've caught the president's killer. I want the same thing. We all do, nonetheless. But he appeared last night. You have to accept that now. And there's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall. That's right! He was crushed by a falling head of a giant monster! The incident occurred here on the movie set, not at the top of the big building. Says you, but that's just your theory. A game theory. I'm not about to give up my own because of it. It literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture. Did you? What if? If your friend Gavelle pushed the president off the big building the night before last, and they came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere. Here? But where? There's all kind of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment. You can hide it anywhere. I'm gonna come back a day later. Last night, in other words, take it out again. We just need to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll soon find where she put it. There won't be any need for that. What? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Gavelle can't have hidden the body.
Take that!
Uh-oh. Wrong. I love this song. It's a really good song. I'm a busy man. I don't have time to debate every piece of junk in your pockets. That could have been it. Right. But she wouldn't have been able to get into the movie set to do that, would she? Oh. She's not a part of the cast and crew. Right. She didn't hide the body. She didn't hide the body.
Take that!
Right. Hello, Bear. Where am I? Man, I don't even know. Thank you for the subscription. How are you doing, my guy? We are Ace Attorney Investigation the 2-ing. Which is crazy, because I played this game 2 years ago. And we're finally playing the remaster, which is very exciting, and very cool, and very swaggy. Anyway, how's it going? How's it going, my guy? I see Astro Stream, I click Astro Stream, True. As you should. We are investigating a crime, as one does when you play Ace Attorney. And anyway, yeah, so right now we are at the start of the case, in which we're investigating the death of our president. And he's very smush and very dead, which is very sad. And what did Crime do? Crime killed a guy. We don't have to talk about it though. Crime actually assassinated a guy, to be more specific. Didn't just kill a guy, assassinated them. because he's a president. It's a really grave crime. We really should do some like personal intervention about it, in my personal opinion. But maybe that's a little too controversial of an opinion at this current juncture. But like, I really think we should, you know, have a conversation with crime and sit down and have a chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's rough out here. You know. If only crime was here. Anyway. But yes, so we're figuring out an assassination plot. Crazy shit. I've played this game before, so I know what's gonna happen, but it's still fun. I'm having fun with it. It's just I know what's happening, so I know the plot. I know what's going on. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Miss you. I miss you too. I am doing swell. Finally getting to the chill season of work, which is a wonderful freaking thing. Because once it hits like Thanksgiving, things are gonna calm down an incredible amount, and not much is gonna happen, and it's gonna be great. Because I love when things calm down a lot. So, hi, Maid! Maid's popping in with the emote. Feel that, I was so busy in the summer. Oh god, I was like, not busy in the summer, but then once it hit fall, it just got crazy. So, finally, the fall craziness is like over. And it's a really beautiful thing, because my god, the fall craziness was bananas. Shares chicken sandwich? I appreciate your offer, but I don't eat chicken. But I do appreciate the sharing. Bear, you eat meat, right? You can have the chicken sandwich for me. I'll share my side that I was shared to Bear. One day we'll play LEGO Star Wars again. Oh god, when was the last time we played that? When was the last time we played that? That was when I was in college, right? Yeah, that was in college. It's been more than a year. That's a little scary, ain't it? It is a little scary. I'll eat anything. Give me a brick with dressing. This is true. Can't confirm. Bear would consume anything. I feel that. I get it. It's a mood. I consume anything that's not meat. It's been a minute. Christ alive. It has been a minute, yeah. I'm down for LEGO Star Warsing at some point. I don't know when I'll probably have time soon. Ish. If work is kind. My schedule's gonna be a little funky, but it's not gonna be busy. It's just gonna be funky for like the next weekend, and then it's the holidays. But early December should be a little bit more busy, and then late December should be fine. But gives a brick with a very pretty nightgown. Whoa! In this Astrofiche Twitch chat, in this economy. What the hell? Actually, I think the brick is gorgeous. This is very true. The brick is gorgeous. Anyway. No pressure, just let me know the day before so I can figure out how to free up hard drive space. Oh, Christ alive. Yeah, fair point. I can definitely do that. I can certainly do that. I'm only really available Fridays. Because I stream Saturdays, Sundays already. And there's no break with streams at the moment. But the Fridays work. The Fridays work. Yes. Yes. Whoa. It's a good emote. It's a good emote. Very good emote. Anyway. And we know that Chaina's side of the gate was cut only last night. Jezgaville had no way of getting in here to hide the body before the night before last. Also, this is a furry pointing at him. It's a furry. He's very fun to voice. He's very silly. I like the silly goober. But the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago. Why are you so set on believing that? Because, if you remember, the picture was a printout from a video, and there was more. Oh, no, not another... Oh... This footage from a few dozen minutes after your friend went up to the roof with the president shows her heading back to the elevator, alone. Oh, well, but, okay. That doesn't sound right. Yeah. His fuzzy worm quite big, not gonna lie. Yeah, his fuzzy worm boa. His stupid little boa. Yeah, this would never have happened, ever. I don't know what you're talking about, Bear. It's totally not predictable in any capacity. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what there's no footage of? The president himself leaving that roof. Not even once? Yeah, it's never happened ever. There's no way he could have got it down from the top of a building that high. Unless he was pushed, like an Amel. God, he kills my voice. My voice is going to die. He is so hard to voice. Oh, ow. Thank God I have water. God. He's fun to voice, though. He is fun to voice, but he's also going to damage my voice at the same time. So if I can't speak tomorrow, you'll know why. You say President was never observed returning from the viewing platform? Yeah. Camera was pointed at the elevator door the whole time. If anybody else had come up and down, it would have been on that tape. The game of a squeaky toy-like voice?
In other words, the president of the camera ensured that nobody could have left unnoticed. I see. That's not good news for Judge Gabelle.
Perfect?
Yeah, it's great. Finishing from rooftops 100 feet in the air? Yeah, that's a tricky one, all right.
It kind of sounds like a Mickey Mouse voice. It's kind of cursed. Anyway.
Indeed, even a Yatagarasu can't even fly. Well, not yet anyhow. Just need a little more practice. Please don't tell me you think and learn. Anyway, God, this voice is great. This is a lot better voice.
Why does that voice remind me of Akuma from Danganronpa? I haven't played Danganronpa. I've been told by like 2 sets of people that I should play Danganronpa, but then by the other set of people saying, my God, please do not play Danganronpa. So I'm just not playing Danganronpa because it scares me. It also seems a little cursed, and I don't know if my brain can comprehend a little bit of cursedness. I've also heard it's bad too. It's interesting. That lines up, yeah, okay. Glad it tracks. Some people are like, "Oh, you've played Ace Attorney. Clearly, you've played Danganronpa." I'm like, "No, no, I have not played Danganronpa, and I have no intention in doing so." I quit bored after a few minutes. Not gonna lie, I played a bit during a long stream. Oh, good to know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll cave at some point just because I feel like it's such a crucial part of so many people's playing experiences. But I also don't know if I want to do that because I feel like my brain would die. I watch someone play it, I see. Yeah. I think I might cry inside if I have to play it. And that would be bad because no one would ever want to wish that upon me because I'm just a little guy. Little fella. Anyway.
Hold it!
A few dozen minutes. That's awfully vague. The exact length of time doesn't matter. Not anymore, anyway. What matters is that she did after that. Ah! Watched anime before I knew there was even a game? Really? Fascinating. Cool. Is the anime good? Is it cursed? Is it good? What's your thoughts? And what was that exactly? That's not my voice. Yep. And what was that exactly? Perhaps you'd care to elaborate? Oh, I mean to. Believe me. Oh, God. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I really do need some hydration. It's really needed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing today on this fine Sunday? It was solidly okay to decent. Oh, okay. I'm honestly surprised. I feel like it would be bad, no? Ah, I love water. I'm gonna need to fill up my water bottle pretty soon. I'm drinking so much water. I'm doing good. Yay! I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing well. So she was alone when she went back down in the elevator. You sure about that? I'm certain. Like I said, there's footage from a little while after they went up to the roof. Footage of Gavelle is recorded by the camera that points at the elevator door. She was getting back into the elevator. Just her. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. It seems almost certain that Judge Gavelle did indeed get back into the elevator alone. I doubt he'd be so sure of himself otherwise. Ugh, it's so weird, right? Like, completely alone? Not even her pal of Goddess of Justice was there?
I doubt the president of the invisible entity wouldn't have swung things either way. I generally haven't seen bad reports on the series, but I could see why it's mixed. Yeah. I've been told that Danganronpa was a thing that you should have gotten into during when the games came out, but now that that's all done, it's kind of like not really a good idea to get into it. I don't know. I've also heard the fandom's curse. The fandom has gotten really aggressive at certain things. It's crazy. I have a mutual who's played Danganronpa and then said a controversial thing and got absolutely hounded by people. Which is like, man, it's not that serious. You gotta calm down. What? No fair! Poor goddess of justice! I feel like I should light a candle for her and say a little prayer. If we can return to the matter at hand, Agent Lang, you don't think there's any possibility that the president could have taken the elevator at some later point? No, I considered it, but... You know what there's no footage of? The president himself leaving the roof. And, just to be thorough, the camera has no blind spots, and it was functioning normally. Are you saying that I'd overlook stuff like that? Who do you think I am? Forgive me. As I said, I was just being thorough. It's simply my way. I generally don't trust external reviews of visual novels because a lot of people get bored of games within 5 minutes of reading. That's true, but like the opinions I've got are from people who are visual novel fans. So that's where my point of view of opinions is coming from. It's from people that play like an absurd amount of visual novels. So it's not just say it's visual novel, it's bad kind of vibe. You know? Yeah, that lines up then, yeah. If it was people who haven't played visual novels, then I'm gonna only take it with a grain of salt, because some people play visual novels and then they just get bored like every 5 seconds. And it's like, man, you're here to experience a story. Calm the hell down. You know? Calm down, bud. You know? I trust you. Okay. I think I will trust that. And I don't know if I'll ever play it, but you know. You just play Spirit Hunter? What's Spirit Hunter? I've never heard of that. Spirit Hunter? Spirit Hunter! Ooh! That is a vibe. Ooh, is this a horror game? It's an adventurous game. I want to look at this. Spirit Hunter NG, right? Ooh, it seems creepy. There's also Deathmark. Ooh, ooh, spooky, scary. This is quite the aesthetic. I like the vibe. Death Me? No, spooky. Very good horror VN, good to know. I'm gonna be playing Paranorma Site after I finish this game, which is a horror VN. So maybe I'll just get into horror VNs. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just kind of playing what comes up. But surprisingly, the gameplay is also fun. Ooh, that's good because you know VNs are VNs and gameplay is pretty methodical. I've recently played Persona 5 Royal. So I'm, you know, I've experienced really good gameplay, and so now playing this game is, like, so slow, because I'm so used to playing crazy Persona 5. I mean, I say fun, but I mean there is gameplay. That's good. That's good. As there should be. You know, I'm glad that there's gameplay alongside having a visual novel, because sometimes visual novels get very boring because of the lack of, you know, variety with gameplay, so, you know, that's good. If a game is gameplay with it, very good. Sound of Drop? I've never heard of that one. Let me look that up. Sound of Drop. Sound of Drop. Ooh! That's pretty. Whoa. This is also a horror one. Very anime. This feels Danganronpa vibes. Interesting. Finished in one sitting, it's nice. Oh, maybe I'll play that off stream though. If it's a quick one. Huh. Interesting.
Interesting. When did this game come out? Well, 2015. That tracks. Maybe 2 settings, actually. Okay. Steam says 6.3 hours. Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. You're talking to someone who just binge-watched Persona 5 Royal over the course of 4 weeks. I could do 6.3 hours. Persona 5 Royal was a 100-hour game, 120-hour game. You know, I could do 6.3. Yeah. Interesting. Cool. Anyway, forgive me. As I said, I was just being thorough. It's simply my way. Ha! Whatever. Footage was clean, okay? There's no doubt about it. The president came up in that elevator and he never went back down. Understood. While I may question your testimony, I'll refrain from questioning your methods any further. Do what you want. They're both rock solid. I have 19.5 hours of Rogue Trader since I started it last week. True that. Actually, wait, I want to look this up. Let me grab my Switch. I started Persona 5 Golden like a couple days ago. How many hours do I have on it? I want to know. No, I don't want to start the software. I just want to look at it. Let me see. Options. I want to look how many hours I have. Bro. First played 2 days ago. Was dope back today. Persona 4 is such an aesthetic right now. I've only just started it. If I were to guesstimate, I might have 4 hours in it right now, maybe 6 hours. But my god, it is aesthetic. It's really fun going from Persona 5 to Persona 4 because the aesthetics are completely different, but they're also so cool in their own special way. Like, Persona 4 is just so interesting and grimy. It's such a really cool and bright way. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. First game I ever played with a 3-hour dialogue intro. True. Yeah, that was a little long. That's really fair. The soundtrack slap? Yeah. God, I've been listening to Persona 5 Scramble OST recently, and oh my god, I need to play that game so bad. I haven't actually played the game, but I actually stumbled on the OST while listening to Persona 5 Royal music, and holy crap. Holy crap. Speaking of other games that I really like the soundtrack for, I've been streaming Sea of Stars every Saturday, and I found out yesterday that the soundtrack, there's 3 discs for the soundtrack for Sea of Stars. The first disc is 5 hours long. 5 hours! The second disc is 1 hour long-ish, and then the third disc is 2 hours long. But 5 hours for the first disc? That's like a full day. If you did the whole OSC, that could be a full 8-hour day of just listening to different Sea of Stars songs. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, I'm really enjoying the game, by the way. But, fun fact, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Really good game, too. But the soundtrack is, chef's kiss, very good. Nice, yeah, it's good, it's crazy. Anyway. Anyway, I could have done it down from the top of the building that high? Well, you don't know about the sacred 51st floor, my guy. And what if there was another way he could have gotten down? He was 50 stories up! Don't be ridiculous! The elevator was the only way down. It's that simple. If you want to take my theory apart, you'll need some sharper tools than this. Would there really have been no other way of leaving the viewing platform? Well, there is another way to leave the viewer platform because of the secret 51st floor. There's no other way the president came to be lying here. Okay, I know what to present. I didn't mean to press that. God damn it. Is falling really the only other way he could have left that rooftop? No, it's not. No, it's not. I know exactly what it is. Present. There you go. Secret 51st floor. There we go. Actually, there was another way. Apart from the elevator? What do you mean? You're about to tell me he flew. He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Gonna dip. Hope you have a nice rest of stream. Love it when I catch you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. And thank you for saying hi. I hope to have a wonderful rest of stream. I hope that this case is not as painful as I remember it being. Make your voice higher? No! Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we knew. Of course, I need to put a 5-minute timer on this for this freaking redeem.
Okay, let me put a 5-minute timer. This is for you, Bear.
Namely, the big building has this hidden 51st floor.
Unfortunately, I cannot redeem it 3 times at once. I know, I'm sorry, but I'm gatekeeping you.
That's right, a hidden floor. With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If you left that way, you wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator. What? But you said it was hidden, right? That it was a secret? How would the president even know about it?
Have fun? Oh god, thanks. I will.
It's an interesting question, and one I don't have an answer to just yet. For now, this is just a theory, a game theory. So what am I talking about exactly? What is this 51st floor? Or hidden floor of yours? Sounds like the kind of place your little ninja friend would happily spend time in. No, I hate it there. Don't make me go back. Unfortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they kept the lots for underground auction. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday. An underground auction? What in the heck are you trying to say? President Wong was involved somehow? I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility. Yeah, based on what we've seen of him, he certainly seems like the type. Arr! Eek! He'd never do that. Not the president. Legal underground auctions? No, he had nothing to do with it. Nothing. What? What's gotten into him?
This is so very funny with my voice this high. God. Let me make this a little higher.
I hope you two are feeling lucky, because when people start saying stuff like that, I start biting. Yeet! Huh, she ran away. You know nothing, neither of you. You have no idea how much the people love him, how well respected he is. Is that really true? Guess we know what lurks behind that seemingly respectable public face, but the people of Zhengfa clearly don't. I wonder if I should tell him the truth about what his beloved president. No, what good would it do? It would only upset him more. Forgive me, Agent Lang. I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn, both of us. I can only apologize. Apology accepted and reciprocated. I'm sorry I got carried away. It's alright, Kay. You can come out now. Sorry. It's fine. It's not you I'm upset with. It's the animal who killed the president.
An animal? You're such a weirdo. Oh god, how am I gonna do your voice with this high? With this high of a voice?
Well, ain't you just a fine figure of a man? All patriotic and such. Gotta tip your hat to that sort of thing. What are you talking about? Well, I got good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news. What? No way in heck your pal, President MOOZILLA, for downstairs BM51. Really? I was hunkered down in that there storeroom a whole dang time, eyes peeled like oranges. Of course. She would have already snuck in by that point. Well, to be fair though, wasn't she asleep for like a significant part of that? Thanks. That's very useful to know. Well, well, Mr. Prosecutor. What? Guess my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. Nobody saw the president after he met with Gabrielle 2 nights ago. That's a fact. But it's also a fact that the body appeared only not last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today? Seems a little slow as falls go, wouldn't you say? Sure, there are questions that still need answering. I'll give you that. Then I guess there's one thing we can both agree on. Oh yeah? What's that? The question of exactly what happened to here yesterday. Will require further investigation. Yeah, I guess all we know for sure is that the body and the footprints appeared during the night. Oh god, what's happening? Agent Lang, we'd like to hand the body off to the coroner if you don't mind. Fine, he's all yours. Just take care of him, okay? One last thing. What? We found footprints near the body. I mean, the footprints in the footprint, if you will. Little ones in the big one. Human footprints in the monster print. Interesting. Yeah, what kind of prints? Sir, they were child's footprints, about the size of your average elementary school kid. Uh-oh. What? What? Elementary school? No, it couldn't be. What now? Hi, Miss Nichols. Oh, I didn't mean to butt in. Sorry. Was there something you wanted to say? What is she so scared of? Okay, 2 seconds left. Please, please, please end this. Okay, they're Christ alive. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. 5 minutes are up. We've done the 5 minutes of very high voice, and now we go back to normal voice because I need to be able to say things correctly. Oh, shit. What just fell? Oh, something fell. There we go. There we go. Something just fell because I moved something, and that something fell because I did that. Whatever. Was there something you wanted to say? What is she so scared of? There's something I have to tell you. You'll probably think it was pretty awful of me, but I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it? Last night I came here. What? What? Eek! I mean, you came back to the set. Why? Well, I just wanted to. I was so worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean. Sean, the boy. Makes sense. Yes, you see, he stayed behind on his own last night to rehearse. Wow, he really takes the job seriously, huh? Well, this movie is his first lead role, and he's trying so hard to make it perfect. So she might have seen what happened last night. Around what time was this? Let's see, it was already after 10, I think. Looked like it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried and came down. And when I got here, well, you saw something, didn't you? Yes, Sean was there on his own running his lines, and towering over him was this long, like, really long neck. Neck? Yes, with skin like an enormous worm. It was like a dinosaur. Holy, you mean? It must be. Hey, Gordy, good old Gordy. You don't give me a slip last time you signed me old Blizzard, but I got you now. What? Now Gordy's evolved too. Yeah, I think he might be. I was as surprised as you are. Although, I guess Sean was practicing being a kid who could communicate with monsters. Oh, dang, you're right. Mike would communicate for real with them, little horned doohickeys of his. Oh, I forgot about this picture. Right, but it seemed like he was kind of looking up and talking right at him. It's like they were friends. It's pretty weird, right? Dang tootin' it is weird. Weirder than a mustache on a mule. How could he cheat with his best monster pal like that? I fear movies and reality might be getting a little mixed up here. And you're absolutely certain that's what you saw? Oh yes, but only for a moment. I was so shocked I just turned and ran. Well, how about that, Mr. Prosecutor? Not a mysterious beast to contend with. Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Lang. Monster's angle, neither here nor there. But I think we have a pretty good idea. Now, who we need to speak to next. Young Mr. Fenn, if he really was here last night. Then there's a good chance he saw something. My thoughts exactly. Prosecution calls Sean Fenn to the stand. Your name even prosecutor, buddy. Sean ran off just a moment ago. What? You get after him! Oh, he put his glasses on! He's so silly. Oh, are we gonna investigate this area? I'm really excited for this area. Lana's run spray is phenomenal. Where the heck did he go? Maybe he just went home. You're right! They won't be doing any filming today after all. Sure, or maybe he went on the lam. No, you're just overthinking things, surely. He's a child, Agent Lang. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own. But who said he was on his own, huh? Maybe a monster gave him a hand. Maybe he summoned one of his creature feature pals to help with him. Yes, very funny. I'm not saying the kid did it. Not for sure anyway. Not yet. But he's our most important witness right now, and we need to find him. Hi, Gummy. Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, it's Gummy! Oh, oh, Gummy! He ran away! What was that about? Ha! Well, there goes to show that your police force can't be trusted. Are you saying you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? Yeah, so what? Well, last time we met you, you had about 800 other agents helping you. Sure, but I told you, I'm a lone wolf now. You got a problem with that? I don't need lackeys and I don't need friends. All I need are these fangs right here. Keeps things nice and simple. No lackeys, no friends. Anyway, catch you both around. Smiling. Things just done got interesting. It sounds like I got my work cut out for me. Two big beasties on the prowl. Owie! Is it raining scoops? If I didn't catch at least one, I ain't no shutterbug worthy of the name. Oh, that was a really good terrain. That was really silly. I want to look at that frame by frame really badly. Wow, this all got kind of complicated, huh? It did. The Pterosaurus footprints were bad enough. Now, Gordy, this might as well be a movie. Well, then we better get our monster hunting shoes on. I suppose we had. Who's that? It's one of Agent Lang's old team. I've come across a few of them in the previous cases, but this one's on his own. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, long time no see. How come you're not with Agent Lang? Shifu? He's technically not my boss anymore. Really? What happened? Remember that case from a month or so back? The Yatagarasu case. How can we forget? You made kind of a big mistake there. Keep about as close as aiding and abetting a serious criminal as you can come, and still keep your job. Indeed. I guess I was pretty close. Well, being Shifu, he took full responsibility, so they disbanded our team. Wow, that's harsh. Explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it. So, what are you doing here? Well, to tell you the truth, I was worried about him. I think he's been chasing ghosts. Ghosts from 12 years ago, to be precise. 12 years ago? What does that mean? Sorry, I already said too much. Better be on my way. These ghosts of Agent Lang's. Could they have something to do with the case we're currently investigating? Well, it looks like everybody left except us. What do you do now? Good question. His heart went off to monster hunting, and I guess Agent Lang is busy trying to track down young Sean. Perhaps we should try investigating another angle. Give me 1 second. There we go. Kind of other angle. I might need to get Judge Gavale's side of the story. Oh yeah, you're right. What did she say again? Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. I'm to preside over the trial of Fifi Lagarde in a bit. Because the trial will be beginning right about now. Indeed, I think we'd better head down to the courthouse, don't you? Alright, let's go. Oh, we're going to the courthouse? Oh. I did not remember that we were going to the courthouse. To be continued. Okay, we'll continue for a little bit. We're still in the beginning part, right? Yeah. Right, I love this scene. This scene's fun. Is the defense ready to proceed? You bet. Bring it on, Big G. Prosecution has been ready for some time. The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered, while the original prosecutor, Eustace Winter, has disappeared. So Fender and Francisca has taken over in their places. Very well. Let me begin by apologizing for the delayed start to these proceedings. The crime we have here to adjudicate took place in prison, an institution of the judiciary. What's more, the fact that the defendant was the warden of said prison carries grave implications. The two factors combined caused pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual, and then the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Miss Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. But now we are ready to begin at last. Mr. Fender, Miss Von Karma, the court thanks you both for stepping in at such short notice. Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? This was her last case. Couldn't exactly say no, could I? You have to bear with me, though, gang. Didn't exactly get a ton of time to read the paperwork. How about you, Fran? Everybody cool over there on your side? It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it. But justice can't sit around waiting for him to grow his spine. The evidence has just been handed to me, so yes, I'm ready. Thank you both. Very well, bring the accused Miss Fifi Lagarde to the stand. Oh, Fifi. Hi, Fifi. Hi. I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. All right, the accused was... Let me stop you right there, darling. What is it, Miss Lagarde? Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell me something. It's something being why on earth I'm here. Perhaps the opening statement will clarify that for you. But will it, dear? Really? Fine, carry it on, if you must. I fully intend you to. If you could stay quiet for one moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Miss Lagarde worked as a warden. The victim, one Bronco night, was being held in the detention center, but the prosecution's case will show that Miss Lagarde took him from the holding cells and murdered him, and she did so with this knife. Huh? Is something the matter, Miss Von Karma? How could that? No, the evidence! Yes, Fran. Everything okay? The murder weapon. It's not here. Neither is Bodhin Harma's Connie's chisel. What? Say it ain't so. Silence, silence! Miss Von Karma, explain yourself. I wish I could, Your Honor. No murder weapon, Then what exactly are we all doing here? Really, darling, you shouldn't have volunteered yourself to prosecute a case. You can't even keep the evidence safe. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor has given me. The boy winner strikes again. Hey, gee. What is it, Miss Fender? Mr. Fender? Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we? The court hereby denies the defense's request. What? Don't be like that. What's the dealio? She's absolutely right, of course. We simply can't have many more delays. Let's get on and show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we? Objection! Innocent! Oh, thank you to take this seriously. Oh, but I am, darling, and you don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? And without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling? It is. What? What? Uh-oh. Without the evidence in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused, Fifi Lagarde, not guilty. Whoa, hold the phone there, hasty pants. You can't just go dropping a verdict just like that. Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to its clients being acquitted? Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little Miss Warren here is guilty as all heck. As for the murder weapon, you're right there when we found it. Mr. Fender, it is incumbent upon this court to see the fair judgment is afforded to all, and it is the instrument of the court. I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. You must think of the Judge Gavels who was present when the murder weapon was found. And the Judge Gavel you see before you in the courtroom today as two entirely different people. Gee, you're killing me here. And no choice but to pass judgment on the evidence available. Objection! And we have the evidence, just not here. Give me some time, just a little. I find it, I swear to you. The prosecution hereby requests a recess. Well, yeah, the defense says that too. Come on, Your Honor, don't do us like this. Very well, the court accepts the request. Really, Verity, you won't help anybody bowing to pressure like that, you know.
There will be a 15-minute recess. I suggest that both the prosecution and the defense use the time well. Understood. Phew, saved by the bell, huh? Very well, we will reconvene in 15 minutes.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. This is an Ace Attorney Investigations 1 background set.
But we did totally find that knife, didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, of course we did.
Huh?
What's the matter, detective? It's a metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator.
What? How?
This metal detector was reacting to something inside her, after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence.
The chisel.
Didn't we just figure out that's not the murder weapon? You might recall Mr. Connie's hid the chisel in his dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way? That's right, the murder weapon is hidden inside the alligator in the pond over there.
So did somebody steal it, or what? Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, hi, Simon. Uh-oh. Hi, Regina. Miss Barry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch the trial?
Yeah, we heard it was going to be a real fun show. Do you know where we need to go?
It's a trial for the case I was nearly convicted for. It should be starting any minute now. We were late because of the practice, but it's somewhere around here, right?
Simon, there's kind of a problem.
They lost some evidence. The knife and the chisel. So they called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom.
What?
But no, they can't.
They're not gonna arrest you again, are they?
Eek! Don't say that! No!
Gee, I forgot how easy it was to upset you.
Huh? How dare he embarrass me like that! Uh-oh, Francisca, you good, bud? Speaking of easy to upset. Francina, Frandarella, chill, okay, just chill. It's a good line, it's a really good line. Come on, put the whip away. That's it. That idiot of a so-called prosecutor. I'll find him, and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Phew. Well, sir, you gotta calm her down. Kid's gone cuckoo. I guess I better at least try. Oh, I can run around? Ooh, I didn't think I could run around. I forgot that we had a bit in this section of the game. How old is Francisca? She's 19 in this game. I forget that she's so young. She's such a young... I thought she was 18 for some reason, but... Ooh, there's a thinker. There's a thinker statue.
My first set of statue books. Hey, do you think I would even understand these?
Yeah, but somebody's taken the very first one! If I were to go read these, I need to begin at the beginning, right? How else will I understand the story? Sorry to disappoint you, Kay, but this might be the wrong place to look for a compelling narrative. The court is in recess, nobody's around to enter.
Really? Nobody?
Court is in recess, nobody's around to enter.
But if nobody's allowed to enter, how will the trial even get started again?
I don't know. You got me good.
How do you like that, Mr. Edgeworth? I hit him with a stone-cold contradiction.
One that gained us exactly nothing. He's so silly. This conch may be a few years old. It's very well worn indeed.
Yeah, right. But who would have worn it?
Not worn in that. Never mind. I think we got our wires crossed there somewhere.
Where are you going, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, nowhere. I was just looking at the doors here.
You get it. Basic thief work, right? Making sure you know where all the exits are?
If you're angling for a position of the Autograss's assistant, just say the word.
Seeing as it's you, I'll let you skip the written test. And it's practical. Basically, the job's yours.
Thank you. It's been a very kind thought.
It's the motto of the courthouse. Look how realistic it is.
There's something written here. This incredible model can transform into a robot at the touch of a button. Those wishing to see this transformation in action should inquire at the main reception desk. Really? Courthouse model transforms?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh, she seems pretty subdued for once. I thought she'd be excited by something like this.
When the model transforms, does the whole building transform too?
Hey, there's no possible universe in which that could or would happen. I hope. I hope that in Ace Attorney 7 they actually do that as a reference to this game. There's a sign stuck to the water fountain here. Press the pedal to enjoy delicious ice-cold water. However, be aware that once you press it, the water won't stop. Use with care. I think do not use under any circumstances might be the more appropriate. Alright, I'm a pretty careful girl. Here goes nothing. Not another step, gay. This shows a list of the trials due to take place in this courtroom. Miss Lagarde's trial features prominently, of course. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, if we don't find this missing evidence. I know, it will be bad for all of us. We need to speak with Francisca and Fender. Okay. Alright. Anything about the plant? No? Okay, let's talk to Regina. Hi, Regina.
Courtroom trials sure are fun. There's even an animal tamer performing here today.
An animal tamer?
Well, she's a little too grumpy. I want to think about appealing to the audience a little more. But she's so good with that whip.
Talking about who I think you are, the whip is exclusively reserved to use on humans. It is also very lethal. Oh, Francisco.
Is there nothing we could do to help? Let me see. Wait, I have a good idea. You guys could put on a show here in the courtroom. That would distract everybody. And then they'd be so busy watching that they have to postpone the trial till later.
No. If they do that, they'll arrest me again.
No, they won't. It's fine. Courtrooms are nice. If you entertain everybody, there's no way they'll arrest you. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
I really wish you would stop spouting some nonsense with some infuriating confidence. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Meister. So you got the old memory back, eh?
Sure did. I'm me again. Yeah, me worried 6 ways till Sunday. Not that. Other K was in a blast, too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in.
No. We need to be thinking about this trial right now, okay?
Yeah, I guess things do pretty pear-shaped. Guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there, huh? Cute pin. Favorite of yours? Yeah, I can see it. You look pictured it, Milesley boy. This is one of Kay's most treasured possessions. I wouldn't be wearing it anytime soon. Is that so? Well then, this is only one thing for it. Come here, let me pin a big old attorney's badge and a handsome chest of yours. Gah! Walked right into that one. You okay? What kind of total sudsbucket drags a poor innocent kid like Kay into a chase like that? But at least we got an old Fee-Faroo. Fee-Faroo's back now, huh?
My memory. I'm sorry, could you tell me your name?
What? Okay, don't tell me you've had a relapse. That's so sad, so sad. Tell you what, bring it in.
You're kidding, right?
Haha, got you good there, yeah. Seriously though, thanks for looking after me. Couldn't have got my memory back without you. Ew, you gotta stop scaring me like that. Anyway, all's well that ends well, bring it in. Oh, seems the old double act is back together. Silly. Okay, we've seen this. Oh! I think I get it. So this is it, huh? The key to unraveling this whole mystery? Yes, perhaps. Great! You keep hold of it then, yeah? Quickly now, back in the pocket it goes. I guess he doesn't think much of it. Okay. Yeah, okay, we've seen this. Great. No, he's not gonna have any thoughts on anything, I don't think. Yeah, he's not gonna have any thoughts on anything. He's not gonna have any thoughts on literally anything. God, this case has so many people in it. Oh, I guess they should actually talk to him. Trial. We need to dig up this missing evidence, lickety split. But we can't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer.
Yeah, it's a thumper, alright. Only some kind soul would offer to go find it for us. That's an expectant look if I've ever saw one. Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your prosecutor's badge back, bucko. Probably decided to come walk the path of righteousness with me and your old man, huh? The committee has my badge, that much is true, but I haven't given it up just yet. I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. No? Well, it's not like there's a deadline. You do you for us, as long as you need. The whole family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done. Thank you, Fender. He's so sweet in this version. I really like how they've made him better. Hi, Francesca. Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Francesca, you shouldn't be in here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore. You should be at home planning whatever it is you need to do with the rest of your life. Damn. Jeez, you want to talk about Kay? It's all you have now instead of the prosecutor's badge you gave up on, is it? It suits you, Miles Edgeworth. Hold it all right there. If you think it suits Mr. Edgeworth, you should see it on me. You jumped in just to tell us that? Oh, the Francis Gay dialogue. So you fully recovered your memory now, Kay Verade? Sure have. I remember everything clear as day. You hitting your whip, every last detail. I think I remember wishing I had good enough eyesight to see it coming. An amusing thought. Vel, can you spot this? Why is she hitting me? Ooh, that was so close. I think I almost saw it. Do it again, do it again. I'll get it this time, I promise. Come on, I'm begging you. Well, alright, just this once. No, I'm begging you. Both of you, stop it. Okay. Yeah, we've seen this. This is President Zheng Fa. It is Dijun Wang himself. His body was discovered just a short while ago. What? There must be some mistake. There isn't. I saw it with my own eyes. It's true. And are you suggesting that his death had something to do with my current case? No, not exactly. We were just hoping to speak with Judge Cavell. Miles Edgeworth! Are you deliberately trying to distract me with irrelevant evidence? Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shown that to you. What? So you're saying you're going to start hiding things from me now? I can't see anything right. Okay. Interesting. Miles Edgeworth, you might have plenty of time in your hands, but I'm a busy woman. I don't have time to look over every single piece of garbage you thrust in front of me. Put it away and consider the evidence in your possession more carefully before bothering me again. She's never been unforgivable as ever, as always. Yeah, okay. She's gonna say that dialogue a lot. Yeah, she's gonna say this dialogue a lot. A lot. I feel like it's gonna be the rest of these that are all the same. Yeah. Yeah, okay. What are you going to do, Francesca? You only have 15 minutes. Ah, don't you think I know that? And fight that infuriating, reasonable look off your face. You're like a news anchor calmly reading the news or something. It's utterly exasperating. It's probably better than I don't rise to that. I never imagined you would be the one prosecuting this case, Francisca. Nor did I, but for the case, the murder of a presidential bodyguard. And by the order of the prison, no less. The murder weapon was properly entered into the evidence and everything. And yet, when you tried to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. That imbecile! Not only did he abandon his case, he made me look like a total fool. Yeah. Next time I see that little coward, I'll rip him into shape if that's the last thing I do. Go ahead and do that, but quit taking it out on the people around him. Yeah, if only somebody would go sniff out that evidence for us. Miles. Miles. Gotta do it now. Fine, we'll do it. Way to go, Miles-yo! You sure? I'll do what I can, but this might not be much in the 15 minutes. Friend of me will buy you as much time as we can, okay? She won't be banging that hammer of hers until you've made it back with the goods, I promise. Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Fender. And you, Franziska. How does that sound? What makes you think I'd accept your help? What about some advice instead? That you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor? Come on, friend. Clock's tick-a-talking here. Time to step up to the plate. Alright. Fine. We will stall the trial for as long as we can. You better get your prosecutor behind in gear. You know, I quite like having you run errands from me. Maybe that could be your new career instead. Glad you're on board. I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again. Oh, this sounds fun. Can I play? Alright, that'd be very helpful of you both. Very well. Where shall we begin? We need to go talk to a certain somebody, don't you? Yeah, we need to talk to Gabriel.
Take that!
Huh? That's what we need to speak about? To the missing evidence? Yes, I think it is. Well, I don't. Good. Maybe it wasn't that person after all. Oh, it's gonna be Sebi, no? Where are you, Sebi?
Take that!
That's right. The supposed custodian of the evidence. In question. Eustace Winter. Oh, the new prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it. Thank you, Mr. Saint. Alrighty then. Think we better huddle and talk about tactics, huh, Fran? Just the two of us. I don't know. Don't keep evading Miles Edgeworth. I'll try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. Oh, Freddy! Wait up now. Alright, we need to find Mr. Winter, and fast. Hi, Verity. Whoa! Judge Gavelle. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, a pleasure as always. A pleasure? How is it a pleasure? And what was all that about just now? Hey, stop it. But Judge Gavelle knows that horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would she... Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. This is all Judge Verity Gavelle is. You may believe my way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way to be this hard and unforgiving. There's something I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind. Please go ahead. What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago? The roof? You met the president up there, didn't you? We've seen security footage of the two of you. And is there something wrong with that? Only that his body was discovered this morning. Right next to the very same building. What? I think you understand what I'm getting at. You're considered a suspect. What happened between you two of you? Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And when we were done, I left. I took the elevator back downstairs alone. That much we know to be true. As I said, we've seen the footage. And what business did you have with the leader of a foreign power? I'm not at liberty to say. I see. Well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. She's hiding something, and I have to get it out of her. Okay. Logic chest. Logic chest. Judge Gavelle met with the president of Jagfa the night before last. Yes, I admit it. We met on the roof of the big building. But it was simply to discuss professional matters. Matters that I'm not obliged to discuss with you. Clearly going to have to work hard to get her past her professional defenses. If she puts up too much of an impenetrable facade, I'd be probably better off biding my time. I should start by asking what she met the president to talk about. Perhaps you could begin by telling us what you met with President Wong to discuss. As I told you, professional matters. Professional matters which I do not intend to share with you. I'm so glad you understand. I must say, you're a very busy woman. As a judge, a committee member, and occasional aide to us in the field, even. Thank you. I take my professional duties very seriously. And do those duties include meeting with foreign dignitaries? Yes, of course. From time to time. The law is my life. Nothing I do falls outside of the scope of my duties. I don't think that's right. The recess I called will be a short one. If you have no further thing to say, I should be on my way. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Well. Shit. Return case promised notebook to us just this morning. Surely you can't claim that fell within the scope of your duties. I am not yet a perfect servant of the law. That much is true. No, you are a human being, and that was an act of simple human kindness. You have feelings, Judge Gavelle, and you're allowed to have them. At the president's death, too. I can still hardly believe it. If I might ask, how did he die? He was crushed to death by the head of a monster known as Tyrannosaurus. Forgive me, I should probably explain. Is that true? He died on the set of the movie! He did. Interesting that you should even know what the Tyrannosaurus is. Oh, I imagine I must have heard about it from Eustace. Something about them shooting a movie somewhere near the big building. She isn't fooling anybody. She's clearly very upset about something. She mentioned Mr. Winter, who seems to have disappeared along with some vital evidence. Perhaps if she won't tell us what she discussed with the president, we should try to find out what else she might be hiding. Clearly getting under her skin. I need to dig further. Francisca stepped in to take Mr. Winter's place in the trial. But how was she supposed to prosecute the case if he never handed over all the evidence? My interest is solely in ensuring a trial proceeds fairly once it has begun. And if, once it has, vital evidence cannot be presented, it should be no surprise to no one if the accused goes free. I'm a judge, a servant of the law. Personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. So you have no personal feelings when it comes to Mr. Winter's disappearance? Of course I do. I worry about him terribly, too. Wait, too? Does that mean there's somebody else you're worried about as well? Ah! I imagine. Their identity may explain your strangely agitated state. I don't know what you're talking about. I am a servant of the law, and my feelings are immaterial. We're all servants of the law, all of us who stand in the courtroom. But we're not superhuman. You, me, everybody else, we're just people underneath it all. Much as we like to bury our feelings and remain impartial, that simply is impossible. Ah! You are right, of course. I am in no fit state to offer impartial judgment. Please, Judge Gavelle, just tell us the truth. What's going on? I am... What do I do? What do I do? I've never seen her lose her composure like this. I should ask her who this person she's so worried about is. The professional mask is finally beginning to slip. Perhaps now I could get to the human being underneath. Judge Gavelle, who are you so worried about? And where are they? My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that. Yeah, but we need a clue for this. Yeah. Let's go with the Tyrannosaurus. Or no, let's go with the Eustace one. The person you're so worried about, is it Mr. Winter? He has not been seen since he discovered the truth about his father. Of course I am worried about him, but this could also be a valuable test for him. He chose to disappear, and he could choose to reappear. And the other person you're worried about can't? That's not something I'm at liberty to talk about. I don't know what might happen to that poor child if I did. That poor child? Who are you talking about? No, nobody, please. It was nothing. Ignore it. Judging by the look on her face, I definitely shouldn't. I think that might be a valuable clue. The person you're so worried about is the Tyrannosaurus. I really don't have time for jokes, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not a joke. When I told you how the president was killed, you seemed surprised when I mentioned he was crushed by the Tyrannosaurus. That was simply shock at learning how he died. And where? A half-built film set on an empty lot. It sounds as if something about where he died is particularly troubling for you. No, that's not true at all. It's just, film sets are places where dreams are made, and instead a great man let his end there. I only hope the utmost care is taken when the news is shared with the cast and crew. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the cast and crew already know. We met two of them at the scene, a crew member and a young actor, Shang Fen. No! Why? What does have to happen? Something about the Tyrannosaurus connection really seems to upset her. I think that might have to be proved to be a valuable clue. Judge Goodell, who are you so worried about? And where are they? My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that. So this poor child is missing, and you're desperate to find them. Ah! And since you say child, I suppose we're right in assuming that this person is a minor. I cannot answer, and I won't. It has no bearing whatsoever on the murder of the president. Yeah. Yeah, it kinda is. You seem very sensitive every time I mention Tyrannosaurus. The poor child you mentioned has something to do with the movie, don't they? How did you? You're usually so cool and collected. Your discomfort told me everything I needed to know. Who's this poor child? You have to tell us. Very well. You figured out so much already. I might as well tell you the truth. The person I'm so worried about, the person I'm so desperate to find, is Sean Fenn. Sean? But why? That is more than I can allow you to know. Judge Gavel, you said you would tell us the truth. And if you don't give it up voluntarily, we will have to force it from you. I'm afraid you're just going to have to accept that. I need to get her to tell me why she's so desperate to find Sean. Are you a fan? Are you a fan of Sean's, perhaps? Am I? Good question. Yes, I am. I am an ardent admirer of the work of Sean Fenn, child actor extraordinaire. Don't lie to me. I'll expose you in the end. Uh-oh. Grandstanding? Guess I didn't choose my words carefully enough. Aw, damn. Are you a fan? Heard that he was filming near the big building. So I made my business to learn where the set was, some other reported details. I see, I suppose that makes sense. As a fan, you'd like to know such things. Imagine you would also have tried to learn where he was supposed to be on set. Yes, of course. He said he would be filming there all day today. You hear that from Sean himself? Make it sound like you heard that from Sean himself. I don't think you'd be sharing his schedule with a mere fan, do you? No, I mistook. Ignore me. Every slip of the tongue she makes seems to be to do with Sean. Now we know she's spoken with him. That's an important clue. We're trying to find Sean too. Do you have any idea where he might be? I would have any idea about that. The two of us aren't connected in any way at all. Yeah, okay, we need to do the first one first. Yeah, okay. Do you know Sean personally? He is famous. I doubt there are many people who do not know of him. I certainly didn't until today. But you clearly need to be better informed. Perhaps I can teach you a few things. There's almost nothing I don't know about him. Forgive me. I've allowed myself to get a little carried away. This seems to happen quite a bit when the subject of Sean comes up. Look, I don't know him personally, I simply know a lot about him. Time to point my clue. I can understand you being worried about Sean, but you seem a little too worried. And you implied before that you had spoken to him, which must surely mean you know of him personally. Ah! How did I give away so much?
So the two of you are acquainted. Surely is an important clue. Do you know where he is? We're trying to find Sean, too. Do you have any idea where he might be? Why would I have any idea about that? The two of us aren't connected in any way at all. I deploy my clue. I don't know where exactly the connection is between you and Sean, but I know for certain that it exists. You've as good as told us that it does. Please, Judge Gavel, you have to help us try and find him. Help you? That would never be allowed. By whom? By the goddess of justice? By the one person who knows where he is. At last, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to fall into place. I know why you're so reluctant to tell us anything about your relationship with Sean. Admit it. He's been kidnapped, hasn't he? Ah! Judge Gavel, I need you to tell me the truth. All of it. Very well. This time, I will tell you everything. Your intuition was correct. Sean has been kidnapped. I knew it. But why does that have anything to do with you? Sean is... He's my son. What? Well, we may not have found out what she is that President Wong was talking about. We found out something just as important. Sean has been abducted. Not exactly the endgame I was expecting, but that's checkmate, nonetheless. Oh, Judge Gavel. I feel so bad for her. She's such a trooper. I feel so bad for her, though. What? You're Sean's mom, Judge Gavel? No way. Come on, you're too young. It's true. I am Sean's mother. Look. He looks so anime. He looks so stupid. Also how, like, it's crazy how, like, undefined all of this is. And then there's, like, this, which is, like, the most defined thing there. And then this is, like, a normal definition. It's so weird. This specific picture is just the weirdest one I feel like we've seen so far. A magazine clipping. An article about Sean. You always carry this with you? Yes, everywhere I go. I guess you could call it a kind of talisman. That certainly speaks to the bond between them. You're sure he's been kidnapped? Unfortunately, yes. I received a phone call from the kidnapper just before the trial began. Did they make any demands? Only one, that Fifi Lagarde be found not guilty. Well, that certainly explains what we saw in there. Uh-huh. Yeah, she's getting thoroughly blackmailed. Without the items of question, the prosecutor's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused Fifi Lagarde not guilty. That's why you came so close to declaring her innocence. I have failed my duty as the law. A judge, if I cannot arbitrate with impartiality, I am a mockery of justice. And yet, I try to force through a ruling based on nothing but my own self-interest. Judge Gavel, the goddess must be furious with me. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sacrifice my son on the altar of justice, and remain impartial when it mattered most. Of course you couldn't, are you crazy? Hey, no parent could just give up on their child like that. If it makes the goddess of justice mad, then I'm sorry, but she's wrong. If you really think that way, then she's the guilty one. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, declaring the goddess guilty. That's bold. Okay, is right. As I told you, though, we all serve the law, and we're only human. And none of us could or should be expected to sacrifice a child for the sake of a verdict. Thank you, both of you. But the trial must continue. There's no escaping that. Your Honor, there you are. It seems it is time. Judge Gavel. My dad was a prosecutor. Oh, this is... Oh. Don't bring Byrne into this. He was.
Yeah, he used to work in the courtroom just like you do. And I was thinking about what he would have done if he was in your position right now. The prosecutor was forced to insist that a suspect was guilty. That would... I know what he would have done. Anything, that's what. He would have done anything to get me back. He would. So what I'm trying to say is, you could trust us. What do you mean? To get him back, to snatch him from the jaws of danger. I'm the second Yatagarasu, and if you agree to trust me, I promise I'll get him back for you. Oh. A thief who steals only the truth. Perhaps one or two other things. Well, Judge Gabel, what do you say? Would you trust a great thief to steal back that which matters to you? That which matters most to you? Mr. Edgeworth, I'd like to help too, if that's alright with you. Thank you. I know I'm in no position to ask this of you, but please, see that he comes home safely. Oh, he will. Don't worry. You can count on us. Here, take my cell phone. Kidnapper may call again. I'll get it back, along with your son. I promise. Do everything I can throughout the trial, but I don't imagine I can give you more than about 2 hours at best. 2 hours gives us until 2 p.m. Please, I'm counting on you. Oh, I love her. She's wonderful. And here I thought the great thief was on sabbatical. Well, hold on to your hat, because she's back on business. Alright, let's do this. My first commission. Can't afford to mess this up. In this case, we better start looking right away. Where to begin? Where the heck did he go? He just went home. You're right! He wouldn't be doing any filming today after all. Sure. Or maybe he went on the lam. First, we should see if Sean left any clues behind at the big building. Hey, what are you doing giving orders? This is a great thief operation. I'm in charge now. Is that so? Then what am I? You're my assistant. First assistant to the great thief Yatagarasu. Talk about an honor. I've been relegated to thief's assistant. Alright, let's go to work. Team Yatagarasu, move out. Oh, she's so cute. She's such a silly Billy. Alright, we'll probably end after this. But I want to start this investigation section. Alright, here we are. Ready? On 3. Just follow my lead. You'll be okay, okay? What exactly were you talking about? Even in the depths of night. Edward, please, do it. Do it, please. Hey, it's your turn. Keep up, will you? Why are you making me do this? Because the great thief Yatagarasu just arrived at the scene of the crime, dummy. How's anybody supposed to know if we don't announce her appearance? You may be a thief, but I certainly am not. Gah, fine, I'll do it on my own. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares take flight, light alone soars to shine in the light of righteousness on the world's light. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Very much aware of who you are, thank you. Now, shall we get to this investigation? Ugh, you're no fun at all. We don't have this time for fun. We have less than 2 hours, in fact. We better get started. Oh, there's Will Powers. Look at the guy. Alright, well, we have the photo. Let's show it to a few people. See if it jogs any memories. Oh, you can actually see the garden in the back. Oh, that's really fun. You can also see the garden over there. Oh, you can see the car. Yes. This is exciting. I just am running around. I'm not actually gonna click anything. Damn. Okay, we're gonna stop there. For today. I believe we'll be streaming next week? Question mark? I don't really know. I think so, though. Who should we check out? Well, obviously we gotta go check out Bear, who is playing... What is Bear playing? Warhammer? Pretty cool. Pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think that should be good. If you would like to join the raid, use Astrade as per usual. And if you have the emotes, you can use the emotes too, which is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna be playing more Sea of Stars, finishing Sea of Stars actually next week on Saturday. And then we should be next week on Sunday doing Ace Attorney Investigations too. It's kind of up in the air because it is Thanksgiving week. but I think that should be what the plan is. Should is the key word in that sentence. But, yeah. So, more updates will be on the Discord, as usual. And yeah, I will see you guys around. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever time zone it is, and I'll see you guys. Bye!